What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at you with a Lord's Mobile live stream. Hello. How's everyone doing, guys? Welcome, everybody. Come in, take your seat. Today marks my 3-month anniversary, chat. I have not purchased the pack inside Lord's Mobile. Indeed, my name is Worthy Prince, and it has been 3 months since my last pack purchase. Welcome to today's AA meeting, guys. We gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna do some free-to-play stuff today. We're gonna go and take a look at Guildfest, everybody's favorite event in Lord's Mobile. Not really true. I think there's lots of other events that people would generally enjoy in Lord's Mobile if they worked properly and they weren't infested with bots and cheaters and all the rest of that negativity, which we don't want this morning, because we in a good mood today. We gonna jump in and we gonna play some Guildfest. We not gonna spend any money because we don't want to give our money to IGG. Hell no. Preach, brother, preach. Yeah, we don't want to give our money to IGG. No, we don't, guys. No, we do not. So we're going to go and just do a little bit of Guildfest. Hope you guys are having a good week. I know I haven't made any content on this channel for maybe just over a week. No streams, no videos. I know. But the thing is, though, it's not because I've disappeared this time. No. Actually, I've been on the grind more than you may realize. I've been on the grind big time. We recently got like partnership on our second YouTube channel, and I have been grinding, guys. I've been streaming almost all day, every day, over on the other channel playing. At the moment, we're playing The Witcher 3, which is going really, really well. We had an absolutely banging stream yesterday. My goodness gracious. I think I picked up like over 100 subs on Twitch, which was insane. So yeah, we had a really good day yesterday. Things are, always is starting off slow, you know what I mean? But we are picking up. We got lots of people have come over from this channel, which is great. And we've got lots of fresh faces that have been showing up over there too. So things have been going really well. I've been on the massive grind, trying to move away, if I'm being honest. I know some of you don't want it, but it is what it is. Trying to move away from Lord's Mobile content, because damn, man, I've never known a developer like IGG, man. Like, honestly, a developer that would just try not to go down the negative path. We're gonna just rein it in a little bit. But no, I've never seen man, I tell you what, IGG, man, they must be like one of the worst developers in the history of video gaming. Like, and I don't know if you can really class mobile gaming as video gaming. I mean, I guess you can to a degree, but yeah, man, whew, man, IGG are bad news, man. They are bad news. They're man, wow. They sunk their own game. Yeah, big time. I agree with that, no face, 100%. Anyway, look, I'm not gonna even go down that conversation route because, guys, you've heard it before. You know all that stuff. You don't need me to talk about that today. It's Wednesday morning. We're feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's jump into Lord's Mobile. Let's get cracking with this Guildfest so I can get it done. This AA meeting has officially begun. Let's go. Yeah, I think really the game is kind of like in a position now. I think Lord's Mobile is in a position where it's really only good for people that have got like money to burn. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're on the breadline, if you're working class, if you're, you got a bit, you're a kid with your pocket money, like, this game's not for you anymore. And I mean, to be fair, it's not for me either, which is why I'm not really playing hang on a minute, let me put my coffee down for a second. The gameplay, as IGG like to put it, in the game. So yeah, the game is now out of my range. I can't no longer play this game. I mean, I've not been able to play this game for a very long time, to be honest with you. Which is why I got rid of my main account and now I'm here. But yeah, no, like the game's been completely shut down by its own creators. The creator has killed its creation. Kind of reminds me of Frankenstein. I watched a film the other day on Netflix, which is an adaptation of Frankenstein. By the way, guys, really good movie. I would 100% recommend you guys to go and check out Frankenstein. Really, really good on Netflix. But I couldn't help but watch it and, you know, see the analogies there between Dr. Frankenstein and IGG. There's actually a lot of comparisons when you really delve into it. You know, Dr. Frankenstein created this monster, and you know, the monster, he got jealous of it. He didn't like it. He wanted it to die, so he ended up killing the monster. I mean, it's pretty kind of matches the timeline with Lords Mobile when you think about it. You know, IGG is Dr. Frankenstein. They created their monster, which is Lords Mobile, and then they literally killed their creation. The only weird thing is, in this Frankenstein thing, it was Dr. Frankenstein that died. Sorry for the spoiler, but I mean, if the story of Frankenstein is like years old. If you don't know the story of that by now, then damn. But yeah, no, Dr. Frankenstein died and the monster lived in solitude. I think that also kind of matches up with the future of Lords Mobile. The creator died, as in probably go out of business, and the creation is left to just live an isolated, lonely life. And I think that really is what the future is in store for this game. A lonely, isolated existence where nobody wants to play it. I think that is the direction I think we're going in, and you got to respect it. It's a great business strategy. So yeah, really, really good. Anyway, Pipe Player says that movie was so good. I really enjoyed it. I'm telling you, it's a really good movie. Look, jokes aside, the Frankenstein movie on Netflix, really, really good. I loved it. It was such a good film. Anyway, today, guys, we are going to be doing some free-to-play content. We will not be buying anything. I'm 3 months now clean, so I want to keep that track record. I want to keep that winning streak of not purchasing anything inside this game. I don't plan to purchase anything in this game ever again. That's where I'm at. Like, I don't ever want to buy not even a single pack, not even a $1 pack. You see this store? Don't even want to click on it. Not interested what's in there. What I do look at is the news events, and once again, guys, I haven't covered any of this the last week or two because I have been busy playing The Witcher 3, and I'm not regretting that one bit. Absolutely loving that. It's probably my second best favorite video game of all time. It's so good. Okay, so I did notice that IGG do, honestly though, wait, on a serious note, they do have their ear to the ground though when it comes to listening to their community, because as you can see, we've got another leader skin is on the way. I think this also represents Lords Mobile very well. It's an angel. You see angels in heaven. If you're in heaven, it means you're dead, similar to Lords Mobile. So in a way, this does kind of reflect what's actually happening in the game right now. It represents, in the most nicest way possible, it represents death, and that is what IGG is doing to their game right now. So perfect. It's a great analogy, the perfect leader skin to come out with. I think they also had another leader skin as well, because, you know, they love their leader skins, right? I think IGG put another one out this week as well. If we're really going to be covering the news right now, there it is, the Obsidian Dreadlord. Wow! Bring me the bank card. Bring it now. No, don't bring it now. Don't bring it. Cancel that request. Cancel that request. We're not getting it. No. We don't need this. What do you mean? No. Bob, it only gives you 1%, bro. 1%. We're not paying out all that money for 1%, bro. It's retarded. No, dude. No, absolutely not. What do you mean look at the map skill? Okay, I'll look at the map skill. Bob, it's the same as all the other leader skins. There's no difference. There's no reason to have this. Okay. Can you sit down? Thank you. All right, Bob's pissed because I've not been playing Lords much. He hasn't really had much to do. So he wanders around the apartment these days in some kind of like weird days. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, that's how that's looking. So yeah, fantastic news. Looks like this Fura bunker guy is actually going in with 1.2 million dazzling stars. IGG, I'm sure, are very happy with this player right here. And you just got to take a look at his account to see why. Wow, look at him going in. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep funding that machine. Let's go. So yeah, really good stuff. So there you go. A couple of leader skins, which is definitely what the game needed. I mean, it was overdue. And if we take a look at the other things that IGG have decided that it's time for We have the Enchanted Expedition. Oh, good God. Didn't even know this was here because I haven't logged in for like a week. But let's take a look at it. Wow. Okay. So we've got we've got this, and on that is on top of this. So we have pay to play event on top of pay to play event right now. Wow. That's something special right there. Only IGG can think of such greatness as that. That's a great idea. So let's take a look at this. We've got this stuff here. I did open these up this morning. I did complete a picture. I got 15 of these green. That's clearly not green. I'm clearly colorblind. That's Red Bulls. So we got some Red Bulls this morning, so that's nice. And what else do we have inside here? What are you guys chasing right now? Let's take a look. Astrolite, okay. Wow. Okay, so I'm guessing. Now, guys, tell me if I'm wrong here, but in the news this week, as far as like what new films and things are happening right now, the big talk right now, as far as like Disney is concerned, is the live action of Moana that's actually coming out really soon. There's been lots of photographs put on Facebook recently of The Rock dressed up as, you're welcome. You know, that guy, Maui, Madawi, I don't remember his name. You know who I'm talking about though. So I'm guessing IGG are capitalizing on that. But then in saying that, this is the weapon for Wavecrasher, right? Yeah, so maybe, you know, I don't know. I still think they stole that off Disney, but okay. Because that's his weapon. That's Maui's weapon, isn't it? I love Moana as well. Moana's awesome. So there you go. So that is the new artifact that you guys have been chasing. What is this? Oh, wow. Wow. 12% cavalry attack. Oh, infantry max HP, 24%. Ooh. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, right, what we needed more than anything in Lords Mobile right now is more stats. That is definitely needed. So, wow, I'm so glad IGG is listening to us. That's awesome. And we got the barrels. Okay. And then you get, oh, another 12% infantry HP. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. And then another castle skin. Another castle skin. Oh, baby. Has it got stats? Infantry attack 10% and infantry HP 10%. Ooh. Okay, this is too much. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, they're really going in, didn't they? So there it is. Castle skin, artifacts, all the stuff which we absolutely need in Lords Mobile. Thank you so much, IGG, for listening to your community. Because clearly that's what you're doing here, right? Fantastic. Okay, right, well, anyway, like I said, guys, all that stuff, I mean, if you're one of those players that needs those things, then by all means, knock yourself out. I'm sure IGG will be very grateful. Me, though, I don't want any of that shit. You can take all of the artifacts and the new castle skins and the new pay-to-play events and all the stuff that's hidden behind paywalls. You can put it into a nice wrapping, maybe with like a nice purple bow, sprinkle some sprinkle dusts on top, and you can insert it into your asshole. There we go. So we definitely don't want any of that shite. But what we are going to do is we are going to do our Guild Fest. We are back again, once again, for the thing which I know everybody looks forward to in Lords Mobile. Actually, the truth is, right, nobody likes this event. Nobody likes this event. It doesn't matter what you do to this event. It doesn't matter whether you give us these 200% boosts. It doesn't matter whether you know, do this, do that, make the UI different. I just want you to know the majority of us don't like this event. I mean, yeah, some free-to-play players are going to like this because you do get rewards and stuff. And I mean, yeah, fair enough, you do. But for the majority of the gamer base, nobody likes Guild Fest. Nobody looks forward to Guild Fest. Guild Fest is probably one of the worst events in Lords Mobile, but at the moment, in my opinion, it's probably one of the only playable events in Lords Mobile, because when you take a look at it from a distance and go, okay, let's take a look at this. Dragon Arena, most of the time you get dead matchups, or you get a bus where you can't win. So it's one or the other. Chaos Arena, yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of people say, Chaos Arena's great. Yeah, if you've got a big rally leader that's gonna rally lead for you. If you don't have a rally lead that's gonna rally lead for you, good luck. I'd love to see somebody take a free-to-play guild, completely free-to-play guild, into Chaos Arena and have a good time. Just not gonna happen. I mean, every single base is always taken up by massive rally leads and stuff. So I mean, yeah, Chaos Arena is a nice idea in theory when you've got war guilds and you've got people that's got like a player in there that spent like their life savings on their account to get really big and rally. But at the end of the day, right, if you haven't got any of that, then you ain't gonna do shit in Chaos Arena. There's no balance in that event at all. It's a pay to win event. Simple as that. And anybody that says otherwise is retarded. Sorry, but it's true. KVK is fun for about 10 minutes until there's no targets because the kingdoms are so dead now because the IGG won't merge kingdoms. We've been asking for 7 years for IGG to merge kingdoms. No, they won't do that. They just want more new kingdoms and more new players to try and download Lords Mobile and get sucked in to the early game. That's all they're really interested right now. IGG don't care about the end game, the veteran players, all you people that have been playing for years. The IGG don't care about you. All you're going to get is pay-to-play updates and leader skins and artifacts, and they're just going to keep squeezing your teats and getting as much out of you as possible. IGG's focus is the new game, and I was going to do a stream showcasing the new game because I've had some photographs, I've had some screenshots that were sent through to me showing they've once again fully updated the new game when you set up a new account. I'm not even shitting you. I may even do this tomorrow. But guys, the new game in Lords Mobile is fucked, man. You start the game up and you are literally building a house, like building a base, putting like beds and chairs and tables inside a house and doing all this other shit, which has got nothing to do with the actual game itself. It's just a load of bait to get people to get involved in it and play the game. Like that's where their focus is. That IGG's focus is basically like baiting new players in and getting them all comfortable at the start of the game with all these other fake mechanics and then ripping them with all the actual real game that comes after. Like IGG's focus is they know they haven't got no longevity in this game no more because of the bots and everything else. So they're just focusing fully on new game, bring people in, rip them off early as much as they can and just get as much out of the new players before they say, fuck this and down and delete the game. That's where IGG's focus is. So everybody that's in this for the long term, everybody that's playing long term, I'm telling you, they don't care about you. They never have and they never will. You're just cash cows to them at this point. If you're on a big account, a big rally lead account, and you're chasing these new updates and stuff, you're literally just doing exactly what they want. You're being a cash cow. There's no development for the end game. We had a new event the other day, didn't we? What was it? Guild Duel. What an absolute freaking joke that update was, guys. The Guild Duel. What an absolute update. Like disgusting update that was. Like just another greedy bullshit update where like the Guild Duel, what determines the level of skill, the level of power between two guilds isn't your gameplay, it's how much money you can spend on the event at the time, whether it's using Astra, whether it's bashing out chests to do artifacts, or whether you're using embers to upgrade gear. Like it's all consumables, it's all stuff that you spend money on that then disappears on consumables. That's what determines the strength of a guild. Fuck off, IGG. I mean that in the nicest way possible. How the hell does that determine the skill and power of a guild? How much they can spend on their credit card? Get the fuck out of here and shove that Guild Duel event right up your ass. Honestly, what an absolute joke. I tell you, like it is. And but people wonder why people quit. Like, honestly, IGG are a fucking joke, man, as far as a developer goes. And I hope they hear it. I really do, because, oh my God, what a disgusting, greedy, scammy company they really have become. I mean, they were always scammy and they were always greedy. But my God, at least Lords Mobile was playable for a few years when it came out. Now look at the state of it. All these shit pay-to-play events everywhere, man. And people wonder why the game's dead and why people ain't playing it. Like, what the fuck? And I mean that in the nicest way possible. I really do. Because I had a lot of love for this game, man. A lot of love and a lot of respect for this game. Met a lot of nice people in this game. Met lovely communities. Like, of course, the best part of this game has always been the player base. But like IGG just they deserve to be punished, man, for what they've done to this game. I tell you, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. Yo, Jackie! Or should I say... Wait, I can't even remember. Hang on, I'm trying to remember what your other gamer tag was. I can't even remember now. Like, it's been so long. I can't remember, but thank you so much for renewing your membership. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yo, listen, Jackie, you need to come over to the other channel. I don't know if you like are not aware of it. I don't know when your membership expired, but Jack, you need to come over to the other channel, man. I need you over there. I'm playing Witcher 3 at the moment, and we are having a blast. Pretend it's you. That's it. Thank you. I totally forgot. It's been so long. Jack, you need to come over to the other channel. Like, it'd be lovely to have you on the streams over there. We are having a blast right now. We've been playing Witcher 3 for the last 2 weeks. I've been streaming all day, every day. I know you've been missing it. I'm glad you popped in so I can tell you. We've been streaming all day, almost every day. Like yesterday I done 8 hours, day before was some Monday, I took the day off, but then Sunday I streamed all day, Saturday all day, Friday all day. Like we're doing like long ass streams over there, and on Twitch as well. Chris is over there as well. Chris has been supporting. Like, it's been awesome. There's quite a lot of people actually that have come over from the channel and are supporting the new journey over there. It's going really well. I've had to do that because this channel, man, I can't put anything up on this channel. Unless it's Lord's Mobile, I can't put nothing on over there. It's crazy. I'm not getting into that anyway, but I'll give you the channel link. Give me 2 secs. But yeah, it's going really well. We're doing great. We had a great stream yesterday, by the way. We got like over 100 subs on Twitch, which was insane. I couldn't believe it. And things have been going pretty good. Like, it's slow going, of course. It's obviously slow going, but we're getting there. That's the link for the other channel. And anybody that's interested in not just for Jackie there, but anybody that's interested in, you know, just hanging out with me while I'm actually enjoying what I'm playing, because I'm not always a negative Nancy. You guys only see one side of me. And I'm telling you, ask anybody in the chat that's been to my other channel and seen my other streams, and you see a different side to me over there, guys. I'm not even joking. I'm not always this negative Nancy complaining and moaning about a video game. Like, you gotta understand, that is not me. Ask anybody in this chat. Ask Pfizer. Ask anybody. Ask, I don't know how many people are in this chat right now. Ask Jenny. Ask all of them what I'm like over on the other channel when I'm streaming during the day. We have fun. We have fun. It's positive. There's no negativity. We have a really good time. Yesterday, I got chased by a fucking goose while I was playing Witcher 3. It was hilarious. Like, listen, we have a really good time over there. If you guys are interested in actually being in a positive environment, a positive stream, a place where you can chill and hang out and chat and all the rest of it and enjoy the vibes, absolutely enjoy the good vibes, then please do come over to the other channel. The link is in the chat. It's also down below in the description. Worthy Prince Plays, where we play real video games. And yeah, we're playing Witcher 3 at the moment. We're well into it right now. I've recently also done a bunch of streams on Diablo 4 where I've done all of season 12. That's now finished. I've got Last Epoch starting tomorrow, which is season 4. So we're going to be doing some streams on Last Epoch. And we're going to be playing lots of other games going forward, including, I think I'm probably going to play Crimson Desert as well. That's just come out. I didn't fall for the FOMO. I didn't go running for Crimson Desert the moment it come out. I wanted to sit back and watch. And I'm so glad I did. Plus, I was playing Witcher 3, so I didn't want to jump games. But one thing we're doing over there is we are finishing games and finishing projects. So when I set a new game up and start playing, we don't just do one episode and that's it. Today, this afternoon, I'll be streaming Witcher 3 over there, and it's going to be episode 18. Yeah, episode 18. I've been streaming for 2 weeks over there, guys. And we're seeing games through to the end over there. We're starting as we mean to go on. We're finishing games 100% from beginning to end. So you can be rest assured that it's not going to be one of those, oh, Prince plays a game and then 2 weeks later he plays episode 2. No. We're doing it regularly. It's a regular thing every day. So hopefully I can see some of you guys over there. That would be lovely to get more of you peeps over there. But I don't know. Honestly, like, going back to this channel though, guys, I know it's been about a week or two since I really done anything, like since I've done that stream talking about like the future of my channel and stuff. And honestly, I'm still kind of in limbo with this channel at the moment. I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know what the right content is to be posting up on this channel. I know one thing. I do really want to kind of like, you know, just cover the odd bit of this game, because I don't want to promote this game too much because it doesn't deserve my attention, is the honest answer. But then what do I do with this channel when I've got a channel that's completely made up for the most part of Lord's Mobile subscribers, and the majority don't watch the channel now anyway because they don't play Lord's Mobile anymore? It's like, damn, what do I do? So I don't know, like, we've got a big catalog of videos on this channel. There's like over 2,000 Lord's Mobile videos on this channel. So yeah, I really don't know. At the moment, I'm just kind of like in limbo at the moment. All right, that's where I'm at. I will figure it out. But I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, thank goodness. Not used to seeing you actually finish a game. I know. Tell me about it. No. I'm actually good. I'm actually finishing games over there. So yeah, no, we're well into Witcher 3 right now. I'm loving it. I really am. So yeah, there it is. Okay. So, hey Prince, ever attack or rally anybody in Lords Mobile? I don't think so, says Suntop17 in the chat. Yo, can we get some W's in the chat for Suntop17? I have no idea who this guy is, but he's saying, have you ever rallied or attacked anyone in Lords? I don't think so, says Suntop17. Bro, no, I haven't. I've never attacked anybody in Lords Mobile. I've never attacked anyone. I don't attack people. I've always been free to play. I've always been a little free to play player that hasn't really got any kind of like reason to be complaining. Why would a free to play complain? Exactly. No, I 100% agree with you, Suntop. I think you got a very good point. Maybe I should just shut the fuck up and stop complaining about a game I clearly know nothing about. Absolutely. What an absolute classic chatter we got there. Wow. Okay. Can we attack players? No. We are going to be pacifists. Yes. We are going to be pacifists. Right. Anyway, let's see if I can figure out how this game works. Let's jump into some gameplay. Okay. So we've got 10 days on speed ups. Let's start with that one. There we go. It's a nice, easy one to do. Let's make sure we are, of course, in Peace Talents, so we get those extra boosts. And let's go ahead and put our gear on so we get those extra training boosts. We want those, right? And let's go down and let's grab that 20% training speed boost. There it is. All right, we are ready. We're not fully optimal because we do have some infirms. We do have some manners as well. I think for free to play, it's good to have a balance between the two. Maybe half manners, half infirms. I think that's actually pretty good. I like that. Smelly Dog says, found the IGG employee. Who is it, Smelly Dog? Call him out, bro. Let us know. Let us know, buddy. Gameplays use speed ups. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's go train some troopers. We've only got 42 million troops. That's nowhere near enough nowadays to take a solo attack. We need to make sure we've got more than that. So let's jump in. Let's get some troops trained. So we're going to be using our bags, and that's fine. I've got a few RSSs in my bags. Just need to do like maybe 5 or 6 of these, and that should hit the quest. Here we go. We're going to try and do this as fast as we possibly can, because we don't want to spend too much time fucking about with this, do we? So here we go. That's done. Submit. Let's just use the gems to refresh. I don't want to wait 45 seconds. Purchase 4 special bundles. Suck my dick. There you go. How about that? Okay, 200 there. We got complete hero stages, 180 hero stages. We can definitely do that one. Let's jump into the hero stages, and this hero hiring. Guys, if you didn't see my previous videos or streams, just to let you know, if you do want to purchase your free-to-play heroes, this is where you do it. You can come up here and spend $100 and get 1,000 tokens, and you can roll for your free-to-play heroes. This was definitely gameplay that the game was needing. And again, once again, I'm glad IGG do have their ear to the ground. If you do want to purchase your free-to-play heroes, this is the place to do it. Okay, we're not going to be doing that though, because we've got our free-to-play heroes. We did it by playing the gameplay of the game, so there we go. We don't need to spend any money, but thank you IGG for being so considerate and giving us that. That's awesome. So we now need to go ahead and roll some hero stages. Here we go. So we're going to roll this. Here we go. Use the Braveheart. There we go. Sank says, I think WP used to be an OG chat online before he was an OG. I mean, online before he was an OG. I don't know. That's where I started talking to everyone, was on Lineup, wasn't it? I think Lineup was where it began, and then it ended up on YouTube. But yeah, I started on Lineup, and then it went to YouTube. Back in the day. We're going back years now. Oof. Where's Batman, Bish? I don't fucking know. Probably saving Gotham City something. I don't know. Fighting the Penguin. I have no idea what he's up to. Okay, let's keep going. Boom. How many? Was that enough? Did I finish it? No, I'm nowhere near. All right, okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna do this one because I don't really know why. I got 17 Bravehearts. That should be enough, shouldn't it? You know what? There's a faster way to do this. Let's just go down here and open them here. There you go. Is that going to be enough, you reckon? Let's have a look. And now we can do it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, think I need to use all my brave hearts to get this done. That's okay. How far away are we? Are we there? Are we there? 147 out of 180. Okay, we're nearly there. 1, 2, 3 will do it. Let's go. And we hit the button. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, one more. 4. There it is. Guildfest quest done. Loving it. Can IGG Lords Mobile help include the ability to exchange our excess hero cards for a certain amount of extraordinary hero chests? Wait, what are you asking? Oh, this is funny. Sorry, no, not you. You're not funny. I think your comment's a little bit funny. Hold on, I'm reading it again. Hold up. Can IGG Lords Mobile help include the ability to exchange excess hero cards for a certain amount of extraordinary hero chests? So what you want to do is you want to basically take the excess ones you have. So for example, if you've got like, hold up, I know what you're talking about. If we go to trophy notch middles, you see I've got 146 you know, what's her fucking name, incinerator. Okay, so we've got 146 of those, and you want to basically take those because she's already gold, so you don't need those, right? Okay, and you want to put those back into the pot and get some extraordinary chests so you can trade them in for other hero medals. Bro, that actually sounds like it would be a really helpful mechanic and a fantastic quality of life for the Lords Mobile players. You know what? I think we should ask IGG. Yo, IGG, what do you think about this idea that's just come from the chat? I think this is a great update. It would provide fantastic quality of life. What do you actually think about that, IGG? Would you be interested in maybe rolling that out on your next patch? Let us know.
Welcome to IGG Customer Support. Thank you so much for your fantastic idea. We're always looking on different ways to improve Lords Mobile. Please send us your email address and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for contacting IGG Customer Support.
Wow, they actually listened as well? Damn, that's awesome, man. That's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Yo, Smelly Dog says they soft patched spamming the 10x for hero medals. Used to be able to multiple rounds if you spam click, but now you only do 1 times 10. Oh, damn, bro. What, there was a way to get loads if you clicked it really fast. I don't know, bro. This is crazy. This whole thing is just like rip, to be honest with you. I don't know why. I don't know who came up with this idea in IGG, where they basically said, hey guys, I got a really good idea. Yeah, what's that? Should we charge people for the free-to-play heroes? That's a fantastic idea. You know, who the hell comes up with that idea and gets that greenlit? I mean, I have no idea. That's absolutely wild. All right, anyway, look, moving back, let's not get sidetracked. It's so easy to play this game and then get pulled into a side quest. We need to continue. Here we go. Complete hero stages done. Next, complete guild quests. Easy. Oh, the easiest game I've ever played. Fantastic. I don't know why I done that. I wasted some. It's okay. All right. So if you're wondering what's happening right now, we're doing another event. Now, what we have to do, it takes a little bit of skill. We have to click the mouse on the autocomplete button until it pops up saying that it's done, and then that's it. That's the quest done. There we go. It's a nice easy one. Like if you're struggling with the quests, if you're finding the difficulty level a little bit too difficult, you can always rely on this quest because it's a nice easy one to do. There is no lore behind this quest. There's no storyline or anything like that. It's just click the button until it pops up saying Guildfest reward complete. Now I try not to stare at the screen while I'm doing this because it kind of sends me into like a daze. I almost feel like I'm being like hypnotized, you know? It's like you're doing this and suddenly your eyes, they start to feel heavy. Like your eyes feel heavy as you're clicking the button, and I'm clicking. My eyes feel heavy and my head starts shaking and I'm like, okay. Clicking. And then suddenly I'm like, I think I need to buy a pack. I need to look at the packs. I need to buy a pack. What? No. And then you come out of it. You're like, no, I don't need to buy a pack. Just look away from the screen while you're clicking it. It's some kind of mind control, I'm telling you. So you just got to be careful when you're clicking it. Just glance over every now and then. That's what I do, guys. All right. That's what I do. I glance over every now and then. Stay strong, peeps. Stay strong. Okay, Prince, Lords Mobile is not worth it because too many events at the same time, says Kingy Plays. Yeah, bro. I feel you. I feel your pain. Way too many events. Like, too many events and then too many pay-to-play events on top of that. Like, just too much stuff. I know. Sometimes, right, less is more. Yeah, unfortunately, that I'm guessing IGG didn't get that memo, did they? No, but yeah, less is more sometimes. And yeah, like, there's just way too much stuff happening in this game for people. I ignored your message. No, I didn't mean to ignore your message permanently. I just probably missed it, you know? I'm looking up. I can't see your message, if I'm being honest with you. Bro, you are serious right now. Oh, that's something else. Wait. What does that say? I think Pipe Layer said, bro, are you serious right now? Prince was one of the OG goats of this game. Please drop the blatant disrespect. Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I find it funny. It's okay. I find it actually funny. It's not a problem. So Wow says, just sold my account, Prince. Feel like a huge weight is lifted on my shoulders. Yo, So Wows. Can we get a big round of applause in the chat for So Wows? He has shed his dead weight off his shoulders. I'm loving that, bro. Congratulations on the account sale, dude. That's awesome. Yo, Baby Brewery says, yo, sent you a PM on Discord with a potential Lords Mobile content idea. Docu-series, The Rise and Fall of Lords Mobile. Dude, I've already been thinking about doing that. Yo, I will message you on Discord though, Baby Brewery. I listen to your ideas. Maybe you got some good ideas to chuck in the pot. But no, I seriously was thinking about doing maybe not a series, but like a really well edited video going through the rise and fall, because we are in the fall now, unfortunately. But yeah, the rise and fall of Lords Mobile. Yeah, no, that was definitely a video that I was in the process of trying to figure out how I want to go about doing it. But I want to make sure if I do that, it's really well polished and it's a really good video. So yeah, no, I think that would be a really good one. A really good one. Guild Duel is a copy from IGG's other game called Fake War. Yeah, I've seen Fake War. It's absolute shit. Just a reskin of Lords with a load of gunk added to it, a load of slop added to it. It's not that great. It's a bit similar to the other games they tried to make. What was it? Doomsday, Viking Rise, Mobile Royale. I think, was there another one called Age of Conquest or Conquest or something? And then now Fake War. Like, literally, they're just trying to replicate the early success they had with Lords by just reskinning Lords and just pumping out another version of the app. What they really need to do is take all those other games and flush them down the toilet and focus on the one that, well, at this point, I think it's too late. I mean, you know what? Forget it. I mean, a few years ago, maybe a few years ago, IGG could have fixed Lords Mobile. I think it's too late to fix it now. They're all going to be working in McDonald's in another year, I'm telling you. All those execs at IGG, all those employees that work for IGG across the world, you're all going to be working in McDonald's in about a year or two. Don't worry. McDonald's is coming, guys. McDonald's is coming. Some IGG executives are desperate for promotion and higher salary grades. Who doesn't care? All server community. All, I mean, obviously, right? Obviously. Lords Mobile is a job you pay to do and not get paid. Yeah, pretty much. I need jewels at times. I purchase a few jewel chests from guild coins and get some from the familiars, but are there any other ways quicker for a free to play? I mean, that's an honest, genuine question right there, Chris. I like that. Honestly, mate, jewels are, and you know what? I'll answer that with zero sarcasm. I know. You see, I know when to be sarcastic and not to be sarcastic, guys. Yo, Chris, welcome to the stream. To be honest with you, jewels are a pain in the ass, mate, when it comes to free-to-play, trying to get these jewels in your gear, all right? Obviously, this is not free-to-play. But yeah, jewels are a pain in the butt getting these done. The reason why the jewels aren't in there is because we've got the chat's champion boots. Let's go. But yeah, no, jewels are a pain. As far as like, how do you get them? What you're doing now is the way I used to do it early game. I used to use guild coins and I used to knock out, like save up a bunch and then just go buy a bunch of these and just try my luck. That was one way of doing it. Although when I did use my guild coins, I always made sure I had enough migration scrolls before I did that. I mean, I got 13 right now, which is fine, but I'd always make sure I've got migration scrolls before I go blowing the rest on jewel chest. And I'd always make sure I do it around an event like Guildfest when there's a quest or something you can pick up so you can get maybe a bit more value from using your guild coins. So there's that. As far as that, there are some events some, like Guildfest right now that we're doing. I'm pretty sure Guildfest does have some gems and stuff in it. So Guildfest is a way that free-to-play players will kind of like try and work on gems. You can see you're going to get 1 grey gem here inside the Guildfest here. So not the most generous prizes, which is something that we're kind of used to in Lords Mobile now. When it comes to any event, the prizes are always very lackluster and never really warrants the amount of time and effort you have to put into the game, unfortunately. But that's another story. There is some gems inside here. Then you get a few more as you go down. So yeah, like there is some. For a while, they actually took the gems out of Guildfest, which everyone was really pissed about. That was a bad decision. But you get them in here as well. There are some events you can get them from. Sometimes you'll also see them in the hell events. Like now and again, you'll see jewel chests up in here. And also something I did early game, not so much later game because it gets more difficult. But if you push a hell event and push it over past the points and try and get like a #1 ranking on the hell event, then you'll get like some gold chests where you could potentially maybe drop a gold jewel or a purple jewel or something. So, and I've done that before. Like it doesn't happen a lot, but there is times when I started my new account up and I would do a hell event and get first place. And yeah, I would basically get a gold jewel boxes. A little tip how you can do if you want to try and get first place in hell events to try and get those gold jewel chests that appear. A little tactic that I used to do. I don't know if this still works. I'm pretty sure it would. And that is, remember the rankings of the hell events when you're trying to get a first place in hell event is based off of the kingdom. So if you get second position and you don't get first, that's because somebody else in your kingdom also boosted and stopped you from getting first place. So something I used to do was I used to migrate to a dead ass kingdom. I mean a dead ass kingdom, a kingdom where there's nobody there, just maybe some bots, farming bots, and a bunch of very low end free to play players that are not really playing the game very actively, right? I'd go to a really dead kingdom. And then that way you don't have to boost quite as high to get first place because there's nobody else in the kingdom that's even doing it. So that's a tactic you can use to try and get yourself some first place hell event rewards. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing unless they change that. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing you can do. Adrian says, no way, dude. Hell event rankings are global, not kingdom based. What? Did they change it? As far as I was aware, Adrian, hell event rankings were always kingdom based and not globally. It was a kingdom based thing. So again, dude, I'm talking like 4 years ago, so maybe things have changed. It was never kingdom based. No, I think you're wrong, Adrian. I think you are wrong 100% when you say it wasn't kingdom based. I think you're wrong because I think it's always been kingdom based. Yeah, 100%, Adrian. You need to check your notes there, buddy. I think you might be wrong on that one. So yeah, it's kingdom based. It's always been kingdom based, not global. Yeah, you're wrong on that. That's okay. I'm wrong from time to time. Everyone's wrong from time to time. But yeah, I think you might be wrong on that one, bro. Okay, familiar is the best way to get jewels. And also, yeah, that's very good. Thank you, Rents, for that one. I was working my way to it. The familiars are also pretty good to get jewels. You want to go for Hoarder, and you want to try and get down here and unlock the Payday skill down here. Because once you get Payday open, every single day, you call it, well, every 3 days, sorry, not every single day. Every 3 days, you can open this up and get 3 random jewels, and sometimes it will be a legendary. Sometimes it will be a legendary defense jewel, which is annoying, but you can get legendary attack jewels out of here. It does happen. So yeah, Payday, the skill on the familiars is also a really good way to kind of like slowly, passively, free to play, work that up. Obviously, the hardest part is actually getting it open because you got to level the thing up. But yeah, that's another way you can do it. All right, I'm just gonna do that. 3 days, don't care how long it takes, it's fine. I'm currently working on doing that myself right now. Actually, as you can see, we have Hoarder in there. Why is Hoarder in there? As far as I remember, I wasn't working on Hoarder. I was working on, unless it's already leveled up. I need to do Snow Beast. Oh, wait a minute. Can I upgrade this? No, I need to get 160. Oh no, I need 160 medals. It's not fun, is it? I don't think I can upgrade this anymore, right? 12? Level 38. Oh, I can take it up. Oh, okay. I can level it up, but I don't want to do that just now. Yeah, I need the medals anyway. I need 160 medals. This is the bottleneck. When you get to this and it's like, and you need like 160 goddamn medals. It takes ages to get it done. Unless you're boosting packs, which I'm not. But yeah, there's a few ways there you can do it. There's a few ways. Let Me In says, hey bro, I've watched your Lords Mobile videos for a long time and truly enjoy them. You've inspired me to keep improving. I'm struggling financially, getting crushed in games, so any support in packs. Let me hit, bro. I'm really glad that you have you've supported my channel. But if you just take a step back for a moment and look at what you've just said in my chat. You've come into the chat and you've asked for a handout. You've asked for me to give you packs. No, dude. And you are also now banned. So thank you very much for supporting my videos. I do appreciate that. You absolute legend. And please do continue to watch, but I don't want you in my chat, so go away. Okay, right. Good morning, says Lee. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, bro. Adrian's still going to go on this. Hang on, let's have a look. Ranking in Hell events is not kingdom-based or global. Instead, players from several randomly selected kingdoms compete against each other in the same ranking bracket. What? Where the hell did you get that from? Is that from like IGG's like crypt of like information about the game or something? Like, as far as I was aware, it was kingdom based. Everybody in the chat was like, it's kingdom based, it's kingdom based, it's kingdom based. Even OGs was saying it. Okay, well then don't listen to what I said then about moving kingdoms. Info in Hell event. Well, that doesn't make any. Well, that's just stupid. I mean, yeah, that's just stupid. Server-wide event. Compete against all players from... Wait, what? Okay, that has not always been that way. It says server-wide event. It's a Hell event. Hell event. Server-wide event. Compete against all players from every kingdom. That wasn't always that. It wasn't always that way. It's not always been that way. You know what? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, I don't remember it always being server wide. Dude, there's no way, bro. It can't always be like that. I remember years ago, we used to plan it in guild saying, right, who's pushing the Hell event? You're pushing it. I'm pushing it. No, you don't do it. I'm doing this one. Like everybody used to plan out who was pushing when in the kingdom because it was kingdom based. I can't believe it's always been server based because I remember having conversations in BRR and back in the day when we used to plan who was pushing on Pacific Hell events to make sure we didn't kook someone out of first place. I can't possibly believe it's always been like server wide always on Hell events. Like I can't believe that. It is now. I'll tell you it is now because it says it right there. You're right. It says it right there. But years ago, I can't see this from years ago. Besides, none of this makes sense anyway. It says the top 100 players who compete all three phases stand to win terrific prizes. I don't know about you, but that doesn't look like terrific prizes to me. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what kingdom. You know what? I don't know what kingdoms you're competing against. At the end of the day, if it's server wide, you've got to spend a lot to probably get first place. If you're going against. But then I guess they had to do that because like back years ago, kingdoms were well populated, so you wouldn't need to compete server wide. You could probably afford to do it kingdom based. But with the game losing like 80% of its player base, I would probably say they had to do it server wide. You know, so they would actually have people competing against each other. Does that make sense? Even Neo's saying it was kingdom based. I don't know. Maybe we'll put a poll up. Let's put a poll up in the chat. Yo, God, you've given me a great idea. Let's put a poll up. We ain't done a poll in ages. Let's do a poll. Okay, the question is, are Hell events, oh, wait, hang on. Have Hell events always been server wide? That's the question, right? Have they always been server wide? That's the question. So if you say yes, that means you believe they've always been server wide. And if you believe that it was at some point in the past kingdom based, then you say no. Okay. I'm going to put a little, just to make it more clearer. It used to be kingdom based. Yes. Always server wide. Let's see what let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. You guys can get involved in the poll. If you can't click on the poll, it's probably because you can't get in the chat. If you can't get in the chat, it's probably because you're not subscribed. So subscribe, get into the chat, and get involved in that poll. There you go. So we've got a poll up, and you guys can get involved and you know, argue between yourselves. I'm not doing it. Okay, let's continue with the guild quest. I don't care if it is or isn't. I don't do hell events anymore. But hell events are good. Hell events used to be a great way to push your jewels as well. Like you could do like 2 birds, 1 stone. You get some gems, you get some consumables, you'd get boxes with your gems and stuff. You could do that. I mean, it's not the most viable way now, but you know, yeah. And is it worth choosing champ chest in events as a free-to-play or tomes or anything else? I would say it's never worth taking any champion stuff if you're a free-to-play. Like, ever. It's just not worth it, dude. You're better off getting some of the other consumables like tomes and, you know, embers to do your mythic gears and stuff. And I just got a common attack jewel. You can even get jewels out of here as well, by the way. I remember back in the day, I'd done a live stream right back early on, like 7 years ago, when I first started making Lords Mobile content on YouTube. I done a live stream, and I never had a PC back then. I never had a computer, right? So I was laying on my bed with my mobile phone, streaming my game screen. No camera, because I never had a camera back then. Streaming my game screen, doing this. And the stream was called Hunting for Jewels. And I was literally streaming to like a handful of people sitting there just opening up these quests trying to find jewels. That was one of my streams right back early days, like 7.5 years ago. Damn, I remember when I finally got Watcher to Gold. I was so happy. Yeah, no, those were the days. Those were the days. When did you start playing though, Adrian? How far back was it? Swift says, I got Mythic Gears free to play on my account, but then I got zeroed and left a year ago. Your stream just popped up. Oh, there you go. Hi, Swift. Welcome to the stream, bro. Don't log back in. Things have got really bad, bro. I would have never won a hell event if it was server-wide. Could never compete with WoWs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. How long ago, Adrian, when did you start playing Lords Mobile, bro? This is Adrian's going to turn around and say, I've been playing since Kingdom 4 or some shit like that. You know, I'm going to be like, fuck, where do I go from here? I still say I'm right. If it was kingdom based, would be easy to get top 100. Not necessarily. Not if you're in a busy kingdom with loads of people pushing. No. That's why I used to go to dead kingdoms. I'm not even joking. That was a strat. I used to go to a dead kingdom and do hell events because no one was competing. Prince, have you tried Guild Duel? Oh no. It's so bad. I know, bro. The game has been bots mobile and it's boring now. I know. I know. that Guild Duel event is absolutely terrible. It's one of the worst events they've ever come up with. It's awful. It's just a greedy, use all your consumables event. I don't think I need to keep doing this, by the way. I think I've got it all. Gemini is saying it's always been server-wide. I know, look, Gemini is saying it's always been server-wide. Gemini is AI, though. AI don't always get it right. Gemini is a pretty good AI, but it's not always right. And besides, it's given us a really good topic to debate right now, so I'm loving it. Okay, let's go into Guildfest. Let's click on this and say, see you later. There we go. We need to use, wait, meet 12 gem ingredient. No, I don't want to do that one. I don't have any tokens. And I don't want to use my gems. Complete hero stages. Ooh, we can do that one. Start that one up. There we go. I've got a bunch of brave. I've got 4. Okay, that's not really a bunch. Oops. Okay, we might have to use some gems on this one. Oh, wait. Let me see if I can summon another free-to-play hero. Here we go. Come on. I want a free-to-play hero. Let's go. And we don't get nothing. Okay, awesome. Damn. All right, let's get it. We're going in here and we're going to roll these. One. I need to probably use a few gems because silly me didn't realize I didn't have many brave hearts left. Let's get rid of that message. There we go. I'm going to do it the slow way. Oh my god. Why does it not respond when you click the button? Like, hello? Prince, did you see Oleg's video? No, I didn't. If free-to-play duel event, when it will be hard for them to do Guildfest? Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. You have the duel event right before Guildfest that uses up all of your consumables, and then you have to do Guildfest. And now, for someone that's a pay-to-play player that's spending, like, what most people earn in their salary for a month on the game to get pixels, if they're doing that right, then they're going to have a shit ton of consumables. So for them, it's not going to be too much of a problem. But for that's only 1% of the player base, maybe even less now. The rest of everybody else that's playing the game, very low spend or free to play at this point, is going to really struggle with like really pushing Guild Duel and then going into Guild First and doing Guild First. Like, I'll be honest with you, in my eyes, Guild Duel doesn't exist. Like, straight up, Guild Duel doesn't exist. Like, this last week, I've logged in each day, just checking for like 2 minutes, just checking, make sure my shield's up and everything. Like, okay, everything's good, right? Log out. That's literally like a 2-minute login. Like, I do that, and I've seen Guild Duel's been up, not even looked at it. Not even looked at it. I don't know who won. I don't care. Like, Guild Duel for me does not exist. Like, that's where I'm at with Guild Duel. All right. If you should do a stream of guess the stats, that would be fun. You mean like, it's kind of like gear check, but instead of gear check, it's guess the stats. So we bring up someone's account and everybody in chat guesses the stats, and then we give away like 1,000 gems to the person that gets it closest. I like that. Yeah, I mean, we could probably do something like that. That sounds like a fun stream. That's actually a really good idea, bro. I like that. It's not bad at all. We used to do that when we done Gear Check Sunday. We'd bring up someone's account and look at the stats and be like, all right, everybody, guess the stats, and everyone would try and stuff, and then the person would reveal it. That's actually pretty good. I like that. And that's a good idea for a stream which doesn't cost anything to do. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's actually fun. The Mentalist, the AWP, how you been? It's been a while. I'm good, man. Dude, I am more than good. I have been having a great time this last couple of weeks. I've been streaming every day, not over here, but over on the other channel. By the way, guys, for those of you coming in, my second channel is called Worthy Prince Plays. If you want to come and hang out with me while I play video games, then please do hit the button. Things are going really well over there. We just got monetized over there as well. Well, no, not monetized. Partnered over there, which is awesome. But yeah, no, doing really well. I've been streaming every day over there, playing Witcher 3 at the moment, and loving life. Still trying to figure out the direction I want to go in over here. I can't just keep doing the Odd Lords mobile stream over here. No, I mean, I need to do some other content over here. I'm just trying to figure out what that content's going to be. I know one thing's for certain. Thank you for the subscribe over there. Appreciate it. Yeah, the link to the other channel, I just put it in the chat, and it's also in the description, bro. The thing is, I don't want to play another mobile game that's monetized, which is mostly all mobile games. I don't want to play another game like this, you know? Just no. No, thank you. I just don't really want to do that to myself. So yeah, I think Minecraft, Power World, Prince, you play Rock or stopped? I stopped Rabbit. I'll be honest with you, Rabbit. Rise of Kingdoms has a fantastic early game. It really does. It has a great early game, and it seems to be a lot fairer on free-to-play. But at the end of the day, there's two major reasons why I stopped playing Rock. It still is a pay-to-win game. If you're spending money on that game, you're going to have an advantage. But the second reason is the most important reason why I stopped playing Rise of Kingdoms. It's because I don't like the gameplay. I mean, why would I play a game when I don't like the gameplay? Like, I'm glad I didn't push too hard on that game, because when it comes to the actual gameplay of playing KVK, I finally experienced KVK, and I finally experienced what the gameplay is like in Rise of Kingdoms. And I'm sorry, but getting everybody's marches into a massive, great big ball and moving it along where you can barely see what the fuck is going on because it's just an absolute mishmash of... you know what? I just wasn't for me, dude. It just wasn't for me. And I tried. Oh, I tried. I played that whole KVK. I tried. I attended various battles. I tried many times to play it. I don't know, man. It just wasn't for me. I just was like, you know what? I don't like this. And yeah, I stopped playing. So that was the end of that. But I really enjoyed Rise of Kingdoms. I think it looks graphically, I think it's one of the better looking mobile games out there. I think it's got pretty good value as far as like free to play goes and low spend. I think you can actually make good progress in that game, even if you don't spend a lot. I like the fact that Rise of Kingdoms has a lot of team based. It's a big emphasis on team. Not one player can just push forward and win the game for everyone. No. Everybody has to work together, which is something that Lords Mobile lacks in. Lords Mobile doesn't do that. With Lords Mobile, you can spend tons of money and you can win the day just by being the big guy that's pushing, right? To a degree, yeah, you know, and you don't need anybody to join your rallies because you can go and hire bots to join your rallies. You know what I mean? So you don't even need teammates. You can just get robots to fill your rallies for you. So like you don't even need to have a team in Lords Mobile to know more to play the game. But Rise of Kingdoms' emphasis on team play and guild play is very strong, and so, you know, Rise of Kingdoms get loads of brownie points for that. But for me, one of the big things, the tipping point for me was just, I want to enjoy the gameplay. Everything in Rise of Kingdoms leads towards KVK. It's like everything you do, all the team events, all the growth, everything you're doing, you're leveling up your heroes, your gear, all of it. It all has a primary focus on KVK. KVK is where everybody's looking at. That's the direction you're going in. And unfortunately for me, I didn't like KVK. I just didn't like it. I thought the absolute just mess of what it was, like a big group of ball and just the big ball goes this way, the big ball goes that way, and everybody just gets into a mishmash of disorganization in the middle. Like, I just thought, what is this? Like, what gameplay is this? Like, what? I was like, nah. I'm done with this. So yeah, like, just unfortunate for me, I didn't like KVK or the actual war mechanics of Rise of Kingdoms. I thought were not that great. So I decided to drop that. But yeah, you know, lots of brownie points for it, lots of positives. But you know, I always said I was going to give you guys an honest review of how I felt about the game. Just wasn't for me. Random quest, 450 points. Okay, well, I'm going to fail that one because I'm not doing 5 hell events. Just cancel that off. Fuck it. I don't care about that. I tried it, but it's no good. Okay, let's see if we can get a good one. Refresh that. What's that? Increase might. Oh, we can do that one. All right, let's go. Let's have a look. Hold on. Looking at the chat. Hold on. You said you test out mobile games. Nothing would be more funny than seeing you shit on White Hat Survival. Yeah, I do want to do that. I think I don't know whether I want to do it as a stream or if I want to do it as a video. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics on that, but that is definitely something that's going to happen for sure. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Wasn't completely shocked, but wow, it was crazy seeing all those accounts spamming at one. Oh, the bots. Yeah, crazy. It's more team-based than solo-based. They're adding many mechanisms now. Cool. That's good. That's good. The other thing, Rabbit, is the politics in Rise of Kingdoms. And sorry, we're getting back on the Rise of Kingdoms topic, but there was one other point I didn't mention as to why I don't want to play Rise of Kingdoms anymore. It's also because of the sleeper guilds. Not the jumpers, because they stopped that, but the sleeper guilds. Do you remember what happened in the last playthrough when I'd done my last series on it on the channel? Everything was going good. My guild was doing really well. Everyone was active. Everyone was working together. Everything was going great. And Bash's guild was doing really, really good. Everything was going great in our kingdom. And then we had a sleeper guild migrate in with all I can tell you is the leader of that sleeper guild was some fucking neckbeard that clearly lives in his mum's basement and has got nothing else to fucking do other than sit there and play online video games. Like the biggest fucking nerd I've ever seen in my life. Fuck that guy and everything he stands for. And like, just screw sleeper guilds. I think the whole concept of sleeper guilds is fucking retarded. So yeah, until they lock kingdoms, until Rise of Kingdoms locks kingdoms and allows new kingdoms to be new kingdoms and not allow sleeper guilds that have been already 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead to come in and start throwing their weight around, until that day happens, I won't be playing Rise of Kingdoms again. And even then, I don't know if I will, because I'm still not a fan of the mechanics when it comes to fighting. So yeah, but that was nutty, man. Bring back Lord's Ball, says Baby Brewy in the chat. Yo, dude. Lord's Ball was an amazing event. I think everybody, you know, I used to like Lord's Ball, but no, and I'm being dead serious, right? I used to like, I used to like playing Lord's Ball with my solo trap. Now, I'll be honest with you, that's the only reason I like Lord's Ball. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. Like, do you guys remember when Lord's Ball first come out? And I know I haven't played Rust, Mike. I haven't played Rust. When Lord's Ball first come out, it was so good for solo trapping, man. Because people used to be like trying to get their rewards. They'd be trying to get the ball in the base because they want their rewards. And then my solo trap would come in and kick the ball away. And people used to get pissed. Like back when it first started, man, I used to pull in on someone's ball and I used to steal it. Like, you could either kick it away, that'd piss them off, or you could like literally steal their ball and steal their goal. And then people would pull in and start attacking you. That shit was hilarious. Like, people would get mad and you get messages, you get PMs, you fucking piece of shit, you fucking noob, stealing my fucking ball. Like, people used to get mad. Like, people used to get big mad. about stealing their ball, and they come in and attack you instantly. Like, it would be like a process. Like, they kick the ball, you follow the ball, you pull in where the ball's gonna land, you kick the ball into the goal, you wait a few seconds, and then their castle ports next to you, and then incoming march, and you're just laughing, you're rubbing your hands together like, oh, it comes a new video. It was great. Those are good old days. Those are good old days. Now you can't take solo attacks because, like, someone just solo attack you now, you just blow up and die. Although saying that, I think my solo trap can still handle a solo, as long as it's not somebody coming in Chaos Arena with like 700,000 fucking tier 5 infantry like I did that time. Although it didn't really hurt too much, but still. Almost capped it, actually. My solo trap's beastie. And beastie solo trap. I remember that day when I was talking about my solo trap, and a few doubters came into my chat and were like, yeah, your solo trap ain't all that, you can't take a hit. And I went into Chaos Arena with it on the stream. I was like, all right, let's have a look. And like, everybody ported in and started soloing me. Cap. I was like, what was you saying? Finally it did burn, but that's because I think it was Salty sent like a 720,000, I don't know, it was over 700,000 tier 5 infantry march that came in. It was crazy. I don't want to do hero stages. Go away. No, I don't want to do holy stars either. You can poke that. Oh, this one's good. Upgrade artifacts. I think I can do this. Is this levels, or is this brushes, or is this books? I think it's books, right? Do we have any books? I got some books. Wait a minute. Let's do a low level. Let's do like one of these purple ones. Research speed. Perfect. There we go. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that. There you go, done. That's probably the easiest quest of my life. There it is. Look, the easiest 306 points I think I've ever received. Oh, what's this? Admin quest. Perfect. Let's get admin quest done. I got to make sure I do this now while I'm talking. The good old days, kicking balls. Yeah, absolutely. Bring back Guildfest Bash. Oh, I know. Guildfest Bash was fun times, wasn't it? Like, you know, going over to people's kingdoms and hitting them. The trouble is though, Guildfest Bash is a great idea. You know what though, my dude? It was an idea that came too late. You know that? I wish I had the Guildfest Bash idea like 5 years ago. Oh my god, that would have been pog if I'd done that 5 years ago. But unfortunately, I chose to think of the idea of Guildfest Bash a little bit too late. And by the time I came up with the idea for Guildfest Bash, unfortunately, a new breed of rally leader had entered the game. All of the old school rally leaders that were like gung-ho, balls to the wall, let's go. You know, all those rally leaders unfortunately all sold their accounts. And what we were left with was the pussification of rally leaders. This is what happens in Lords Mobile now, by the way, guys. We have the... I didn't choose the quest. Oh, shit. I do that all the time, man. I'm a retard. There it is. Okay. So, yeah, basically, like, we had the pussification of rally leaders situation happen, where rally leaders now, they don't rally something unless the bot tells them to. It's like, rally... Yo, this guy's in Fury. Rally it. Hang on. Is he online? Well, yeah, he's in Fury. Ooh, I don't know about that. If he's online, ooh, I don't know. I like to get all the bar charts. I like to know when he's sleeping and when he's taking a shit and when he's having his dinner and, you know, when he goes to bed and, you know, when he picks his nose, maybe when he scratches his balls. I like to know all this information before we actually do set the rally, and he's got to be offline. Like, if he's online, then it's an absolute no-go. You know, that's literally where we're at right now with the rally leads in this game for the most part. Like, they can't even play events on their own. They have to have bots reinforcing them, bots sending to their rallies, bots carpeting their rallies. Like, they can't even do it themselves no more. Like, they've even got programs that change phalanx for them. Yeah. There's programs in the game where people sit in the watchtower and watch what's coming, and then they just press one button on their keyboard and it literally macros the entire process of changing their formation, changing their gear and everything. Like, people don't even play the game anymore. They allow bots and macros to play the game for them. If you're a rally, I want you to generally, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you're watching this and you're a rally leader in Lords Mobile right now that uses bots to find your targets, shield bots to track your targets, and you use bots and shit at events to rain you, fill your rallies, do your carpets, change all your phalanxes and stuff. If you're one of those players who do that, I just want you to know you're a retard. There you go. All right, there it is. All right, cool. I just wanted to get that point across. Like, you really are. And you probably are one of the main reasons of the downfall of this game. So have fun playing on your own with your bots. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Crazy. Everyone is bots dependent right now. Back then, you will track helps. Yeah, back then, you actually had to play the game. Back then, you actually had to play the game. You had to track people. You had to write down chords. You had to look at helps. You had to kind of figure out for yourself if they're online. And then that became the fun of the game, because then if someone was trapping, they would bait you with that. They would sit there unshielded. They would make sure they don't touch the help button. They would make sure they are, you know, baiting you in. So there was a battle happening on both sides. There was the rally leads that were working out. Is he online? I don't know. Let me tell you, guys, let me tell you about a situation that happened 7 years ago. And I'm going to tell you this because it's really going to contrast to you right now how Lords Mobile has changed for the absolute worst, right? Check this out. 7 years ago, 7.5 years ago, when I first started playing Lords Mobile, I was playing in a guild called SF. It was my first proper guild. If you go back on my videos right back to the beginning, you'll see that my initial videos were playing in a guild called SF, right? And we had some really good people in there, some nice people that were in there playing. Anyway, right? So we were going to go and attack my target one day. There was a guy that was running his mouth in Kingdom chat, you know, the usual, which is always fun. And we were really wanting to take him out. And he was potentially soloable. We could take him out, but he always shielded and he always was around. He was always online, right? Anyway, we actually, no, I don't think he was soloable. I think it was going to be a rally, actually. This is what we did. We found his chords. He was sitting there unshielded, right? And he had 5 marches out of his castle, which were all on RSS tiles. So between me and the guild, we went into our line group and we planned the attack. We wrote down the chords of the RSS tiles that he was currently situated on. And we set up teams to, or 5 teams of 2. So it was 10 players for 2 people each to pull in on each of the resource tiles and tile hit him at the same time, right? We didn't want him to be able to bring those troops back into his castle. So what we did is we set the rally on him. We ported in and set the rally. And he obviously was offline because he didn't pull his marches back in. He didn't run away. The rally was set, yeah? We wanted to make sure this rally gave him all red deads, right? So what we did was when we set the rally, about 25 seconds, 30 seconds before the rally was about to launch, we said go, go, go in the chat, and everybody ported in to the RSS tiles where his resource, where his troops were, and everybody tiled hitting him at the same time. As the marches all went in and hit all the tiles and filled up his infirms, the rally departed from the castle, hit the castle, burned it, and we absolutely smashed him. Like, all of the troops we hit inside the castle all went into the red dead. And it wasn't like it is now. We haven't got the Sanctuary back then. The Sanctuary is a pussy update. Like, back then, if you gave people red deads, they were fucking dead. Like, you want those troops back? Go buy a pack, you know? Like, but back then, zeroing someone actually meant something. It actually costs the person that got zeroed more than the people that are actually doing the attack. You know, back then, and that was the whole plan. We planned that out for like 3 days. And we went and constructed that attack. And then after, we were all celebrating. The chat blew up. Everyone was laughing. Everyone was having a great time. Now, that is Lords Mobile. That right there is Lords Mobile, man. And that's just one example of Lords Mobile. But that was when Lords Mobile was great. When you could do shit like that and you could plan your attacks like that and do stuff like that. Nowadays, and that sounds fun, doesn't it? It was fun. It actually was a lot of fun. Nowadays, you don't get that. Nowadays, everybody's offline, the chat's dead, and basically the rally lead is hooked up to the Telegram, and then basically once every you know, so many hours during the course of the day, hello there.
Hello. Sorry. Hello. Hi, it's Telegram. There's a castle that's unshielded and it's been not logged into for like a week. Do you want to go and rally it?
You know what I mean? That's literally, oh fuck. That's literally what the game is now. It's like a Telegram notification saying, here's the castle. It's unshielded. It's this power. It hasn't gained might in 3 days. It's been offline. It's like, yeah, let's go and rally it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's literally the gameplay now. And then like somebody sends a guild mail out or line message. Oh, we got a target. Everybody jumps on, fills the rally, and then everybody logs off after it's done. I mean, that is literally where Lords Mobile is at right now. Does that sound fun to you? That sound fun? That sounds annoying. Like, you're in the middle of doing nothing and then suddenly you get a text message. Oh shit, there's a rally going on. Okay, you log into your account, you port over, you send your troops in. Oh, there goes the march. Yeah, there it goes. Bang, he's on fire. Yay, well done, guys. All right, I'm logging off. I mean, fuck me. It sounds like a funeral. Like, what the shit? It just sounds boring. Like, log on, send the troops in, log off. You know, that's literally what the game's become. And where it used to be is we used to have conversations. We used to plan stuff together. We used to do, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that no more. It doesn't work like that no more. Like Baron, for example. Baron's always been a bit of a corrupt event. I mean, it really has. And I'm not just talking about like rain bots. I'm talking about corruption from the actual accounts that are pushing for those Barons. I'm not going to get into it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, some of you will know about what I'm talking about. But yeah, Baron's always been a very corrupt event because it was never really, for the most part, real players actually being pushed. It was IGG being pushed. And they were just farming money off the people that were, you know, providing the troops. It's always been a bit, you know what I mean? So yeah, like it's always been a bit dodgy. But with even though it was like that, there was still an element of planning, you know? Back when you used to have Baron, you used to have somebody that was being the person that was pushing for the Baron. Then you had somebody that was soloing because you had to have someone that could solo. They had to have 11Ks. They had to have a pretty good stats. And you'd have the solo battle going on, and then you'd have the rally battle going on, and there was a lot of strat to it. And you all had to be in a call. You all had to kind of like, you know, all had to be organized and stuff. That's how it used to be. Like, and yes, there still was a level of corruption happening in those Baron events, 100%, right? But it still was pretty good gameplay. We still, even though we knew it was all corruption, and it was all being scammed at the end of the day by IGG. But you know, it still was a fun gameplay mechanic, and we used to have a lot of fun with it. I used to look forward to Baron. Baron was a really good fun event. We used to have a lot of fun doing it. But nowadays, like, people don't need teams. People don't need team play. Now it's all done automatically with bots and stuff. And like, you don't need a carpet team. You don't need a reinforcement team. You don't need a solo march. You don't need any of that stuff. You don't need people to be in these positions and provide the support. Now it's just basically a bot program that somebody pays for, and it does all the work for them. You know, so yeah, the game's changed a lot. And not for the better, not for the better, for the absolute worst. The game used to be so good years ago. We used to have so much fun playing it. And unfortunately, yeah, it's just gone to shit. Sanctuary helps, but it doesn't save you from losing all your troops. See, Sanctuary is a really touchy subject for me because, and I know that I understand a lot of players in Lords Mobile like the Sanctuary, but in my opinion, the people that like the Sanctuary are the free-to-play players and the low spenders that can't afford to replace their troops if they get zero. They're the people that like the Sanctuary. I don't think rally leads like the Sanctuary. When I was a rally lead, I didn't like the Sanctuary because it cost me more money to zero someone than it did for this person that got zero. That doesn't make any sense. I won, but not really. I mean, we won, we zeroed him, yeah, but it's going to cost you a shit ton more to replace your tier 5 than it is for, or your tier 4 than it is for them to replace their troops, or most of their troops are going to be back in a few days. Yeah, so it's I think they did it to stop people from quitting, because if all the low spenders and all the free-to-play players stop playing Lords Mobile, then who have the big guys got to zero anymore? Nobody. So that IGG, you're gonna have to start making low-end accounts for people to rally and zero. It's crazy. I actually think they've done that before as well. I wouldn't be surprised if IGG's done that. You know, like sometimes when I was in TWK, we would suddenly come across an account in the kingdom that was guildless, but it had like 80 million troops inside it. And we were like, oh shit. And then we spent like a whole bunch of our troops zeroing it. I'd make a video. I'd put the video up on YouTube. 80 million troops zero. Oh my goodness. And like, we'd all get excited about that. I sometimes think about that and I'm like, you know what? I wonder if that was IGG just putting a shit account there with some gear and stuff to give it some stats and just putting 80 million troops on it so that we would then go and zero it, use up all our troops, you know, zeroing the damn thing. So we got to buy more packs and stuff to replenish those troops. And they get me making a video out of it, so it promotes the game as well. Sometimes I really wonder if they're that deep. Always wonder if it went, if it was that. Maybe I'm over. Sometimes I think I might be overthinking that. But sometimes I also think to myself, I wonder if they were that sneaky and they actually done stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me being overthinking, but sometimes I wonder. I wonder if they ever did do that. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? There's always has been massive zeros whenever bot networks drop. Yeah, true. Very true. Very, very true. Do we want to use 30,000 gems? I think so. I think we want to use 30,000 gems, right? You know what I could do? I think if I'm going to use gems, I think probably the best thing to get gems, I want to make sure I get the most value for my gems. You know what? I'll probably do this. Let's just use 6. Let's do 3 of those. 4 of those. 5 of those. There you go. And we got 50 luck tokens. So if I need to do a goblin quest, sounds like IGG. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm not saying they did do that. It's just sometimes I think about that stuff. And I wonder, you know, I wonder if they ever did do stuff like that. Oh my God, I've done it again. For fuck's sake, man. Why do I keep doing that? Such a tard. Okay. Guess we're getting more then. I forgot to get the bloody quest when I did it. Duh. Okay. There we go. All right, that's all done. Let's reset those. And then we need to go and buy these, don't we? Oh my God. I forgot that you can now buy 7 quests. Like, you do guild first. It's like, well done, you completed guild first. Now do it all again. It's like, urgh. Let's just quickly try and get this done. 7 quests, nice and quick. Don't want to do that. No. Don't have any holy stars. Can't do that. Increase troop might. I can do that. Wait, I need to click it. There you go. Hey, nearly forgot. Nearly forgot. Nearly forgot. Let's put this gear back on. And let me go ahead and grab another one of these because we've only got 5 minutes left. All right, let's go train some more troops. Let's do range. I think I got enough resources to do this. Should be fine. Damn, Prince, I never really thought about it like that. If so, that would be crazy. Can't put it past IGG, to be fair. Yeah, no, I'm not saying they did do that. But sometimes I wonder, you know? Sometimes I wonder. Maybe they did do that. I don't know. Like, at this point of the game, at this point of my Lord's Mobile career, like, I'm done with most aspects of the game at this point. Like, that's the truth. Like, definitely all the war stuff, like, beyond done with all the war stuff. Like, I really couldn't care about it. I mean, really all I want to do now is just, like I said, cover the news, talk about any updates, and really the only reason I'm doing that, and I'm being dead serious with you guys, the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm just servicing the subscriber base I have on this channel for Lords Mobile. I know there's a lot of people that are subscribed to this channel still that are here for Lords Mobile, and I do not want to just like abandon those people and not give them Lords Mobile content. So one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to promote Lords Mobile as far as any of their events go, like a pay to win stuff. I'm not going to promote their packs. I'm not going to promote any more companies that want to do really good deals for Lords Mobile packs. Like, no more Huawei or Amazon coins. That's Amazon coins has gone there anyway. But no more of that stuff. No more packs. No more discounts for packs. I'm not interested in promoting Lords Mobile packs anymore. I've done that for years when I played it, but I can't support this, like that side of the game anymore because I think it's wrong. So I'm not prepared to provide any kind of like promotion for that, and I don't care what anybody offers. You could offer me $1 million, I still wouldn't do it. Like, I'm just not interested. Like, I think the reason why I continued promoting Lords Mobile packs and discounts for them and stuff and trying to help people on that front is because I always kind of believed that IGG would fix the game. Obviously, my jar of copium is gone now, right? But I always believed that IGG would turn it around. Like, I knew for 3 years IGG wasn't going to focus on Lords Mobile. They said that in the investors meeting, that for the next 3 years, they're not focusing on Lords Mobile. It's all going to be Viking Rise, Doomsday, and all the other shit that they've started working on. And I was like, all right, okay, so we're going to get 3 years of collaborations, 3 years of pay-to-win events, 3 years of nothing until finally you're actually going to start doing stuff on Lords. Right, okay. And it got to the point where I just gave up on that, and I was like, okay, so that was all bullshit. Basically, all they're doing is working on their other IPs, and any events that they put into the other IPs that seem to do okay over there, they're bringing them over to Lords Mobile and reskinning them. A bit similar to this Guild Duel thing they just brought over. I think a couple of people in the chat earlier said that Guild Duel is just a reskin of a fake war event they brought out over there, and then they brought it out over here. So they're literally testing events over on other games and then bringing them over to here. They're not really doing anything special or unique for Lords Mobile. They're not changing the gameplay. They're not making it better. They're not fixing the glaring issues that we currently have in the game. They're not doing any of that. And I don't believe they ever will. So yeah, no, I'm done supporting them on that front. If you get zeroed, you'll spend $50 on a new account. Yeah, I guess, right? Joe says, I'm free to play. My account was a T3 solo trap with 8 million. Got zeroed the night before the Sanctuary update. Came out by an 11k bot user. Oh no. Oh, that sucks, Joel. That sucks, bro. That really does suck. How are we doing on this quest, by the way? 54. Okay, so we're just gonna kill one more monster. What is this? Physical magic damage. I guess for this one you would use just a normal, like, I can't remember. You see, I can't remember half this shit now. I guess we'll just do like a physical team against this. Yeah, 12. I think that's fine. Yeah, I can't remember what the bloody teams are. I remember bits. My memory is slowly starting to disappear now as far as like this stuff goes, though, to be honest with you. I've noticed it. New account, get 600,000 free T2 troops. When you join in Dragon Arena, if they can do that, but on large scale arena battle, they give free army with same stats and bars pure skill. Yeah, they won't do that. IGG will not bring an event out where you play war in this game that puts everybody on an equal footing. It will never happen. Because they want people to have that ego situation where you want to spend money to try and beat someone. That's IGG's battle plan. That's IGG's... That's the way they do this. They want you, if you want to get more stronger, you got to spend loads of money. They have no interest in the skill level you have. You could be the best Lords Mobile player in the world with the best strats and everything. If you haven't spent enough money in your account, you won't win shit. That's how IGG like it. They want you to win if you've spent enough money. That's it. Simple. There were times when on my Rally Lead account, when I had my old account, right? There were times when I was at Baron. Or maybe I was at WoW, right? And I would hit someone in the base that was a bigger account than me. They had more artifacts. They had the other two 11k heroes, because I only had one of the 11k heroes, which was Dark Magister. But they had Lightweaver and they had Shapeshifter as well. Plus they had probably some Baron Jewels, probably had more artifacts than me. They were just a stronger account than me overall, right? And I would hit them with a mix march with a complete counter to them. I'm not just talking about formation counter, I'm talking about troop counter as well. A complete troop counter. I would have the 100% full counter for what they've sent. And I would have the formation counter as well. 100% counter against them on a mix rally, mix on mix, and I would lose badly. That's not a skill issue. That's a money issue. And that's how Lords Mobile is, and it always will be. Always has been, always will be. It's a money issue. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been times when I've been able to beat accounts that are bigger than me. I'm sure if you speak to people that know me and know my channel and know the content I would always provided over the years, that people know that I've managed to beat accounts at Baron that were stronger than me. And I always was the underdog and everything. And I tried to do it. And there was times when I lost, and there were times when I was able to beat them. But it's not easy. It's really not easy. You really have to. It's not easy to do it. And yeah, the game just becomes a battle of credit cards. Who can spend the most money? That's what it comes down to. And that's what I'm not really. That's what I gave up on in the end. I was like, nah, I'm done. It's age, Prince. It makes you forget. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, a gathering quest. Ooh. We're not doing that. Oh, look, use 250,000 guild coins. Let's do that one. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do the, actually, no, let's go and do some migration scrolls. I don't need the gems. Migration scroll will be helpful. There we go. We got a migration scroll, and now let's start the quest and let's do it again to make sure we can actually get the quest done. I love it. Okay, purchase 4 special bundles. No. Next, increase might on research. No, I don't want to do that. Next, No, I don't have any familiars that can attack. I don't have any stars. Win a darkness coalition. No, I can't. I'm a noodle. I don't want to sit here for 15 minutes doing free darkness. That's really what it is. No, no. No, give me something I can do that's easy. No. Okay. Increase troop might. There we go. That's an easy one. Let's put my training gear back on because we want to make sure we get every single possible stat. The bots being used in Emperor was 100% real. Oh, I know. I know. The bots being used in all events is 100% real. And you know, the funny thing is, players go to Baron, they go to Emperor, and they use bots to cheat in the game, and then IGG fly them out and do the championships with them and celebrate them. That just shows you how broken this game is. That's what they do. Am I wrong? Please tell me. Oh, wait, have I not taken the quest? Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your chat. I know I'm because I'm chatting. Sorry, I'm not focusing. Okay, so am I wrong? Plus, someone tell me I'm wrong. Someone will tell me I'm wrong. But go. They literally allow people to go to Baron and cheat, and then they fly them out to some fucking country somewhere in the Middle East and celebrate them. What? Okay. I think Lords Mobile might be the only game that actually celebrates cheaters. I think that's phenomenal. What a title to have. Lords Mobile, cheat and get Lords Mobile, cheat and get celebrated and you know, put on a pedestal. Let's go. You're wrong, said just to confirm your prediction. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's funny. It is funny. They're celebrating top spenders because only those can compete in those events anyway. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's because they're... Well, yeah, no, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. People with accounts like that don't need to cheat. They've got the account. You've got a big, massive account. Why do you need to cheat? Just get a team together and play the game. Why do we need to cheat? Stupid. I said that, but I'm sorry to use them as an example, but it's my personal example, so tough shit, right? It's like Grolf, yeah? I went to Baron to fight against Grolf. Why did that guy feel the need to cheat against us? You know, we took 2 guilds, TWK, TW$. We took 2 guilds to fight against Grolf, and he felt his account was so much stronger than us, which is why we took 2 guilds and why we had 2 rallies so we could beat him. And he felt the need to cheat in that Baron to get that victory. And if you're listening to me talk right now and you're like, well, how did he cheat? He cheated because he sent a rally into the base, right? Me and TW $, both had rallies up and we timed them to launch them. We were both on timers ready to go, right? I let the timer go on my rally and we carpeted my rally in and I smacked him. I didn't knock him out, but I smacked him on the base with my rally. And then as I hit him, TW $, carpeted their rally in directly behind me and hit about 4 seconds after my rally hit. In that 4 seconds between my rally hitting and their rally hitting, he completely filled the base back up again with rainbots. Insane. Like, we hit 4 million troops and TWC hit the TW $ hit 4 million troops. We both hit 4 million troops and we hit 4 seconds apart. We're like, how the fuck did that happen? It's because he's using rainbots, and you can see as my rally hits, you see all the arrows go up, and then boom, they all fly in like 2 seconds, and then they rally hits, and you're hitting a full base again. Do I have clips of that? Yes, I do have clips of that. I made a video about it. It's called "I Lost to Grolf. He Had More Skill Than Me." Something like that. It's something like Grolf is a better player than me, or something like that. And then I made the video and showed it all the rainbots going in. 100%. I made a video about it. I posted it up on my channel. It got a good amount of views. Everybody saw it. And it completely throws that guy under the bus as a complete and utter cheater. And what did IGG do? They gave him his Baron Jewel. They flew him out to the Middle East and they let him participate, or they let his account at least participate in the IGG championships, and they celebrated him as an amazing Lords Mobile player. Grolf is not an amazing Lords Mobile player. Grolf is a guy that's spent a shit ton of money on his account, or it's an IGG account. I didn't say it is an IGG account. Let's not get it twisted. I said it's either a guy that spent loads of money on his account or an IGG account, one or the other. Not accusing of either. I'm saying it's one or the other, and is a complete and utter cheat in this game. But Grolf is celebrated as a great player. He's not a great player. He's a cheat. Grawl's going for Emps now. Of course he is. It's probably whatever. I don't care. At this point, I don't care anymore. But I'm just, all I'm trying to say is the guy's a cheater. I proved he's a cheater. I posted a video of him cheating. Did his account get banned? No. Did he get suspended? No. He got given his Baron Jewel and he got taken out to the championships as a champion of Lords Mobile. Fuck off, IGG. Like, seriously, like, really? Okay. Yeah. Awesome. The game, that's what I'm talking about, though. It's just, it's just stupid. It's stupid. Absolutely pathetic. He's got 3 huge accounts now. I mean, look, yeah, he's probably an IGG player. I'm not saying he is, but he probably is. My gut tells me he probably is. Maybe the people they flew out there to that championships are all IGG players. Maybe they're all IGG pilots. I don't fucking know. I don't care either. But I'm just saying, like, maybe they are. You know, what better way for IGG to celebrate than to have basically a staff party in Indonesia and, like, have all of their, like, pilots come out and celebrate with them? I don't know. I don't know. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't care. But it's just interesting to me. That's all. Like how a game company celebrates a known cheater, a proven cheater. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. I don't care. I really don't. 20-day speed ups. I don't know if I can do this. Maybe. Let's just do it and see what happens. Did I take the quest? Just before I go training a whole bunch of troops. Yeah, I did. All right, cool. Sorry, like, is there a good deal? We're buying something. No, we ain't buying shit, bro. We are 3 months clean, Aldi. My name is Worthy Prince, and I have not spent a penny in Lords Mobile in over 3 months. Let's go, baby. I'm earning my 1 year badge, man. I'm earning my 1 year badge. Let's go. I ain't spending nothing. Nope. I'm just doing guild first because there are people in this guild that do actually want to do guild first, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be that guy that's on 0 points. Oh shit. How far away am I? Run out of speed ups. Oh sweet, done. There you go. Perfect. Cool. Research. We've got 2 more quests to do. Let's get it done. What's the time? Nearly 12 o'clock. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Come on. I want to get it finished. You played for 7 years. When I started, they didn't have rallies. And if you ported during an attack, it would land as a camp and not an attack. When they started rallies and you could port and not get hit. But did really? That's holy shit. Dude, that's years ago. You're like an OG. Wow. Yo, Joel, free to play for 5 years. Loving it, bro. Let's go. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Wow, that's like right early on, isn't it? Good God. You're like one of the OG guys. No, port always was an attack. See, I don't know. All I can say, Jenny, is when I first started playing Lords Mobile, which was back in like Kingdom 100 and something, 120 something, I think, something like that. When I first started playing Lords Mobile, if you had a rally walking on you and you ported, you got hit. Like, it's always been that way for me. But if you're telling me that you were able to port without getting hit, I think if that is the case, that's going to be like really early on. We're talking like the first year of the game, maybe first 6 months. Like that might have been something early on. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't experience that. That was patched out before I got playing. It's always been like if you port, you get hit. Yeah. Okay, so what am I doing, guys? I'm having a moment here to decide what to do. I am doing this. I am going to craft 78,000 of my luminous gears, and I'm about to put on my absolutely amazing T5 training gear. Look at this. Ooh. I know. It's pretty good, isn't it? Look at this. Ooh. Oh. So good. You can't stop. You can't stop. You're already addicted. Well, that's the thing. Lords Mobile is essentially, when it comes to this game, when it comes to building your gear, when it comes to trying to get the drops out the chests, like, there is another thing in our world that it's very similar to the way you open up chests in this game and get gear, and the way you get excited when you get those ultra rare drops and stuff. You know, it is fun to do it. Like, I've done it for years. It is fun to do it, right? I like opening chests, but it's the same as a fruit machine, which essentially is gambling.
That's literally what it is. It always feels good when you go to a fruit machine and you put a pound coin in and you get like more out. Like that's an exciting feeling, right? Because you've earned some money. It's the same kind of, it feeds on the same dopamine centers in your brain when you're opening up chests and you're looking for those ultra rare drops, and that feeling can get addictive. And so you then buy more packs because you want to get that feeling again of getting the drops. You want to upgrade that piece of gear because that's going to give you a dopamine release. So yeah, it is very addictive. You're right. You're 100% correct. There's a lot of people that are addicted to this game because they have, and I was addicted to this game. I'll have self-report. There it is. I was an addict. I was a Lords Mobile addict, where I would always want to buy stuff on here to upgrade. I'm a completionist. I hated seeing my cabinet with unupgraded gear. Everything had to be orange, or everything had to be gold, and everything had to be orange. If I get that orange, that's got to be orange. Like, it's a completionist thing in me. I wanted it complete. And IGG preys on that. That's why this game is under the category of predatory. And many other games, many other mobile games come under that category of predatory because that's what they want. They play on that. They want you to feel that you need to complete it. They want you to feel that you need to get these things done. And that's why they put such high price points behind all this stuff, because you end up emptying your bank account to bloody do it. It's not good. It's unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. So yeah, I'm just, hey, I'm giving it to you real, guys. Some of you guys don't want to hear this. I know this. I know some of you guys don't want to hear this stuff because some people are just in denial, maybe. I was in denial. Let me tell you something. I haven't spent nothing in over 3 months. And even 3 months ago, all I bought was a $5 pack for my hero that I've got. I got one army hero on this account, which you can't get fully free to play. You can get it blue free to play when you open up a new account. You can't get it gold free to play. Well, maybe you can after a long period of time doing Paragon, but not in the time I got it done. I spent £5, about 3 months ago finishing up this, and that was it. So I haven't spent loads. I haven't spent like money on this game for well over 6-7 months when I was working on this account and I was leveling up this gear. Like that's when I would, this is the last time I was really buying stuff, when I was buying packs and leveling up my gear that you can see. This was months ago. I haven't spent nothing on this game in ages. So, and I've broken the habit now. I think the easiest way for me, if some of you guys are playing this game and you're like, oh my God, yeah, but how do I quit? I can't quit. I need it as part of my routine now, as part of my life. A lot of people go like this, right? I know it's sad, it's a video game, but like, it happens. I know it happens because I lived it, I experienced it. The only way you can really kind of break the habit is to just like stop playing the fucking game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't want your account to get zeroed, like leave it shielded. Do what I do. I log in and I put a 7-day shield up. I come in here and I put a 7-day shield up, right? And then I log in every day for a few minutes, just make sure everything's okay, open up my gifts, click on a couple of things, do a couple of little clicks, and then I get out. And then I go and do other stuff for the rest of the whole day now. And I've had to do that to break the habit of it. It was not easy. It was not easy to break the habit of it. Even after I sold my... I know I was addicted because even after I sold my main account and then turned around and said, okay, now I'm just going to be free to play. I couldn't do it though, could I? I couldn't stay free to play. Look at my account. Did I stay free to play? No, I didn't stay free to play. Because that itch just came back as soon as I started playing again after I lasted a little while, and then the itch came back and then bang, look what happened. The mythic gear again. Astrolite. You know what I mean? It's not easy. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not fucking easy to break the habit of this game. If you've been someone that's been a big spender in this game, or someone that does spend a lot, it's not easy to break the fucking habit, okay? But it can be done. And you know what? If I turn my channel into a support place for people to come and get support, to get their fix of Lords but not spend money, fuck me, I'll make that my channel purpose going forward. Because I know there's a lot of people that have got into some serious trouble spending money on this game. And I'm going to mention someone, and I know he ain't going to care if I mention his name. Morbid Chaos. Morbid fucking Chaos. My friend got into a right pickle with this game. Chat, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to level with you. My friend Morbid, in fact, my friend Jeremy, I'm going to say his name. Everyone knows his name. Well, some people know his name. My friend Jeremy, his whole fucking life nearly came crashing down because of this fucking game. This game nearly wrecked his fucking marriage. Oh yeah. You think that's a joke? No, it's not a fucking joke. It's real. Real life, guys. There's real people behind these accounts. And this game nearly fucked his life up because the amount of money he was fucking dropping on this fucking game. And I know he's not the only person. He's not the only person that's had these problems. I know there's more of you out there. I know there fucking is, right? And he fucked his whole fucking life up over this game. He nearly ended up having a fucking divorce over this fucking game. That's the truth, right? He had to quit. He had to quit and promise he'd never go on this game ever again. Now, Jeremy's a fucking gamer, man. He's a hardcore gamer, and so is his wife, but they play video games. They don't play this. You know what I mean? Like, he had to get away from it. He dropped fucking thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on this fucking game because he wanted to be a rally leader. Fucking crazy. So, it's hard to quit. I'm not saying it ain't, but it can be done. And sometimes just getting rid of it is better than continuously emptying money into it. Don't support the monster. Don't keep feeding the monster. Just stop. Come and hang out in the stream here and hang out with me, and I'll talk some sense into you guys. But yeah, I'm telling you, this game, this not good, man. These fucking mobile games, they're fucking terrible, man. They're predatory. They're not real video games. It's just fucking one big massive scam from the beginning to the end. Terrible. Jenny says you even fucked up your life and you're still playing. Yeah, I know. A lot of people struggle just to walk away from the damn thing. I know some people play it because they want purpose, and some people play it because they want that escape, and some people play it because they want the community aspect. I know some of you might be out there and you're lonely in your own personal lives. Maybe you don't have many friends. Maybe you don't have family. Maybe there's reasons why you want to log in and talk to people in here, because it gives you a place to talk to. It gives you a place to be. It gives you a feel. It gives you a feeling of like being needed. It's a psychological. It's an emotional feeling, right? Trust me, you can get those feelings elsewhere. You don't need to be in this game to have those feelings. And if you've got friends that you play in Lords Mobile, my God, go and talk to them and suggest to them, hey, do you fancy playing a different game with me? Hey, do you have like an Xbox? Do you have a PlayStation? Do you have a PC? I mean, hey, do you want to go and play a different game? Should we go try some other games out together? Get your friends and go and play other games. I'm just trying to be real with you guys, man. Yeah, it's too, yeah, I'm mad. It's okay to say just set a budget, but people that are Lord of Mobile addicts can't just set budgets. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't set budgets, man. Like a Lord of, it's like saying to an alcoholic, just, you know, set a limit. Do you know what I mean? It's like giving a bottle of whiskey to an alcoholic and saying, don't go past the quarter mark. You know, is that going to happen, or are you going to go back the next morning and see the whole bottle empty? It works the same as a normal addiction, okay? It works the same as a normal addiction. There is no budgeting for Lords Mobile addicts or any kind of mobile gaming or gambling addicts. Let's call it what it is, yeah? There's no limit for a gambling addict. If you give a gambler $1,000 and say go into the casino but set a limit, don't go over 500, they ain't gonna stop at 500. They're gonna do the whole 1,000. That's how it works. That's how gambling works, okay? I'd support your channel more if your channel become a rehabilitation to Lords. Maybe that's what this channel needs to become. Not just to Lords, but a rehabilitation to people that have been hit by the dangers of mobile gaming. I think there needs to be made, I believe, I really feel like we're getting somewhere with this chat. This goes beyond complaining about IGG. This actually hits way harder. This is more about creating an awareness to people about the dangers of mobile gaming. Because mobile gaming is so predatory that a lot of young people, especially young people, who fall into the trap of getting addicted to this kind of like dopamine, like emotional response very early on by playing these mobile games. And then it also affects vulnerable people, adults that are in vulnerable positions emotionally, mentally, that come into these type of games and, you know, get trapped in them, you know? Yeah. I think maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should make this channel into a mobile gaming awareness channel and support structure for people that have had their lives completely turned upside down by mobile gaming, because that's really what it does. Wow, man, we went deep today, didn't we? Holy shit. Aries says, you are right. I'm on a budget and it works perfect for me. I can't compete with people spending thousands of euros monthly. Yeah, it's crazy, man, isn't it? The thing you have to remember though, Aries, is most of the time the people that are the people in game that seem like they're spending that kind of money, generally speaking, aren't. It's the developer building up accounts to fight against you to make you have to spend more to try and compete with them. Because let's be honest, rich people don't get rich by spending all their money in Lords Mobile or into mobile gaming, do they? Rich people get rich by putting into good investments and spending their money wisely, not by wasting all their cash for spending tens of thousands on a mobile game. Come on, just use logic. I'm sure there are some rich people that do this as a hobby. I'm not saying they don't exist, but they're few and far between. 0.1% of the game population for sure, maybe less than that. Rich people don't get rich by blowing their cash on mobile games. All right, that's a fact. Anyway, man, we went deep today. We went hella deep today. You know, I'm here. You know what, guys? If you are in one of those positions, right, where you've really fucked up, you know, you've spent the rent money, you've spent the mortgage money, you've really fucked up, your relationship's under pressure, you're feeling stressed, you are in a bit of a weird situation where financially things aren't looking very good because you've spent too much money on this game and you don't know what to do, and you keep playing the game because it's your only escape from the reality of what's going on. If you're in that position, if there's somebody out there watching this that's in that position right now and you just want some emotional support, join the Discord below and reach out. All right, I want you guys to know, if there's anybody out there that's like that, you are not alone. I've been through through something very similar with this game. I've got friends that have been through stuff like that with this game. I've known plenty of people that have been through stuff like that with this game, and I'm sure there still is people out there that are going through that right now with this game. For any new players that are watching this, that are thinking about playing Lords Mobile, you've just started playing Lords Mobile, I hope you're listening to all this with big open ears and realizing what you've got to wait for, what is in store potentially in the long run of playing this game. Be very cautious is all I'm saying. Be very cautious. And if anybody does want to reach out and needs some support, I'm here for you. All right. And so are my mods, and so is anybody that's in the Discord will be here for you to talk about this stuff. You are not alone. All right. There is another way. All right. There you go. All right. There it is. Woo! We got deep. We got deep. We got deep today. That's what she said. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the craft gear. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use up some more of our goodies. I need to put my stuff back on. Oh, God. Let me put my stuff back on. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, we're going to get off this dark topic now. And no, I think it's important, though, to let people know they're not alone. And there is other ways in which to deal with things. All right? Let's go ahead and put it on. Let's go and use some gems. Here we go. We love using gems, don't we, guys? Here we go. So, and here we go. I don't know how many speed ups I got. None. Okay, let's use the gems. Let's go, baby. We're using gemmies. We're going to use up a lot of these gemmies now because we want to make sure we get 78,000 tier 5 troops. Let's go. We want those tier 5 troops. She said what? She said go deeper, bro. She said go deeper. Anyway, sorry. Let's keep going. All right, there we go. There it is. So let's go. Where do you rank Holy Sword? Where do I rank Holy Sword on hero tier list? Probably like actually Holy Sword's all right. I'd probably put Holy Sword at like maybe, I don't know, like maybe like a B tier probably, because Holy Sword is viable. It's viable for people. I mean, I can't show you because I can show you because I do have Holy Sword. All right, okay. So this one has infantry HP boost 50% and infantry attack 30%. So I would probably rank this up there in like B tier. Like you would use this. 100% you would use this. But you would only use it if... Actually, no, you would use it 100%. Because like the other ones, I can't show you the other ones because I don't have them. But like Grimwolf, for example, was one of the go-tos. But Grimwolf only has like... what's it called? 30% attack, but he only has defense and 25% army HP. So you really want to have the 50% infantry HP if you're going to be doing an infantry blast. So if you've got like Grimwolf and Priestess, and then you're running like, I don't know, Oathkeeper and Demon Slayer with them, that's a good march. But you could switch out Grimwolf for Holy Sword and you're going to have a better infantry march. The other thing you could do, I don't even know like where it is. Wait a minute. Where is that fucking dude with the red underpants? You know what, guys? I don't know where he is. and I don't care where he is. But there is that stupid Saint Seiya infantry hero thing. If you've got that, then you probably don't need Holy Sword, because I think he's 50% infantry HP, I think. But yeah, it's a pretty good infantry hero. He's not too bad, and it's probably a cheap one too. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's definitely cheap. It's definitely cheap. Like it's not expensive to level up Holy Sword. That's how much all the heroes should be. But no, it's yeah, it's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap to get that. We need more of the luminous gears. Let's go. Let's push. Did I take the quest? I did take the quest, didn't I? Because I'm going to be scared if I didn't. Oh, no, I did. Okay, great. That would have been really bad if I didn't take the quest, would it? Okay, speed this up. Man, we use a lot of gems. I need to make sure I keep some gems so I can keep my 7-day shield up. Is it done? One more? There it is. Okay, great. While we're here, let's just get some ticking. There we go. Let's go back to my speedy gear for the moment, and then we'll go down to my troopers, and we can make some more tier 5. There we go. So we can now take the cavalry above 600,000. There it is. And then I'm going to put some more into infantry. There you go. Unlock that. And then we're going to put some more into there. And then we're going to go more on range. I'm just trying to level them up equally as much as possible. There it is. I think we're good. Bit more cav. There it is. And last but not least, a little bit infantry. There we go. So we're well over 600,000 now on tier 5. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and submit that quest. There it is. Done. We're almost finished, guys. Thank God. Unlock a castle star. Do I have any castle scrolls? Do I have a castle scroll? The answer is I have 24. Oh God, that's a bit risky, isn't it? How many percentages is 24 here? Okay, I'm not going to risk taking a Guildfest quest for that, but I will do a 5% gamble. Let's see if we get it. 5% gamble! Oh, we failed. Never mind. Maybe next time. Okay, so what other quest in here can I take? Oh, we actually got some Tycoon coins earlier. Let's do this one. 6 Gemming Gremlins. There we go. I think I used some of my gemmies to get some Tycoon coins, so maybe we can get some back. That'd be good. And also, I need Venoms too for my Bumble Helm. So yeah. Have you ever watched Invincible? No, I don't think so. Prince Gear Check Sunday? No, I'm not doing that. I might do Gear Stat Sunday. That sounds fun. I like the idea that someone said earlier about doing Gear Stat guessing. That sounds fun. We could just basically pull your accounts up and you guys can guess the stats. Sounds like fun. We could do that. Honestly, and we can also do a gear check on those players while we're doing it. So maybe I might do something like that on Sunday. That sounds like it would be kind of fun, actually, doing gear, like just hanging out with you guys and guessing people's stats on their gears. I wouldn't have a clue these days because like stats have changed so much. It's insane. Hi Pookie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. Isn't USA talking about completely banning microtransactions in games? I don't think they should. Do you want my honest opinion, Corey? I don't think they should ban microtransactions in games. I'm absolutely okay with microtransactions in games if it doesn't improve the power of your player or your account. If it's just a microtransaction for a cosmetic, if it's just cosmetic microtransactions, I don't have an issue with that. I'll give you a really good example. Path of Exile. Path of Exile is a free-to-play game and it doesn't cost you any money to play that. It's one of the best action RPGs that exist on planet Earth, and you can download it for free on Steam and play it right now and enjoy all the content completely free. The only way that that developer gets support for that game is because people buy microtransactions, which are the cosmetics, just to make their character look pretty and make their skills do special effects and stuff. It's purely cosmetic, and people do buy them because they want to support the game, because they don't have to pay for the game. It's free. I think that's POG, and I would happily spend 20, and I'm not talking about thousands of dollars either. I'm talking about maybe 20 or 30 bucks for a supporter pack, or maybe a bit more, maybe $100 for a supporter pack that gives you a whole bunch of cosmetics for $100. And that supports the developer with their future endeavors. I ain't got an issue with that. Path of Exile 2 that's out right now, it's in early access. You have to pay $30 to play the game while it's in early access. And then there is microtransactions for cosmetics only. When the game comes out as a 1.0 version, right now I think they're just getting ready for their 0.5 update on Path of Exile 2, which is coming in May. When that comes out as the final full version, the 1.0 version, that will be a free-to-play game. You'll be able to download Path of Exile 2 completely free. And again, the cosmetics are just going to be the microtransactions. If you want to support the game and buy cosmetics, you can do that. Things like Diablo 4, things like Last Epoch, you know, these games you have to pay for. There are microtransactions, but microtransactions that don't improve your power, just purely cosmetic. And the difference between Diablo 4, for example, and Lords Mobile is I can get a full cosmetic armor for my character that looks absolutely awesome, and it will cost me about $20, $25. If I want to get a cosmetic leader skin for one of the leaders in Lords Mobile, just one, that can cost anywhere from $600 all the way up to $2,000 for one leader skin. It's a little bit of a difference between $25 as a treat to get yourself a cosmetic skin on the game you're going to play, and $500 to $2,000 on Lords Mobile for one leader skin. It's ridiculous. So yeah, like it's a huge that to me is a problem when with regards to Lords. But as far as like just microtransactions in games in general, I don't have an issue with cosmetic skins. Like I want games to always add new cosmetics and stuff that you can unlock by doing special things inside the game. I think it's very important that games have that because it gives you a sense of achievement. You know, if you're playing an MMO, for example, and you see somebody with a special shield or a special mount or a special bit of armor, and you can't buy that, the only way you get that is by grinding and doing something and spending time doing something. That means something. That's like, oh shit, he's got that armor. That means he's done this. Wow, well done, man. You know, it has like an achievement attached to it. Whereas when you have to buy the gear, it's like, oh yeah, well great, you got that gear, you bought it. Okay, awesome. You know, it's no real, something special about that. You just spent money on it. Okay, great. It looks cool, but you spent money on it. All right, no worries. I prefer earning stuff by playing the game itself. I think that is always way better than just buying something. But I don't have an issue with cosmetics being purchased. Yeah, what the fuck? 500 to 2,000? Yeah, for a Lord's Mobile skin. Yeah, like if I wanted to go and buy this right now, let's break it down, chat. Let's break it down. So there's a new skin that's just come out in Lord's Mobile. We'll use this as a prime example. This is the Dazzling Star Labyrinth, okay? And there is a new skin that's just come out that people can try and get inside this game, right? And to get it, you have to get in the top ranks because to unlock the skin, you need the 90 medals. If you get 30, you're not going to be able to unlock the skin. It costs how many medals does it cost to unlock? 120, right? Let me just double check. I think it's 120 to unlock. I just need to double check. Yeah. So it costs 120 medals to unlock one skin, and then you need another 30 medals to get the avatar if you want the matching avatar to go with it. So in total, 150 medals if you want the skin and the avatar to match, right? And the avatar is this in the top left-hand corner. This is the avatar up here, all right? So if I wanted to go and get this skin, if I saw this skin and I was like, okay, I really want this. This looks really lovely. This is the brand new Lords Mobile skin that's just come out. They're pretty much doing one of these like once a week, once every couple of weeks at the moment. They're just piling these out right now in the hope that someone's going to see one and go, oh, that's lovely, and then go spend a bunch of money to go and get it. That's all it is. There's no real stats here. 1%, the same map skill on every single leader skin. There's no reason to have multiple of these. It's just stupid, right? But if you want the exclusive avatar, you need 30 medals. And if you want to get this leader skin unlocked, it's 120 medals, right? So to get 120 medals, you have to come first place to get 90. If you want to get it, like if I want it now, I want it on this run, you need to come first. So we need 90 medals here. That's still not enough to unlock the skin. But you then need to go into this little shop in here, and you then need to spend these items to actually get these. Not that, sorry. Where is it? This. You need to get these. There's 5 medals here. Okay, so you, not 5, sorry. Yeah, 5. You have to get these chests, and you get 5 medals here. So that's 5. And wait, is there any more? Where's the rest? Chat, where's the rest? They usually had more than this. Oh, there they go. So you get 5 medals here. That takes you to 95. And then you get another 10 here. That takes you to 105. And then you get 15 here. That takes you to 120. So you have to open up all these. All right. Now, what that basically means is regardless whether you come first place in Labyrinth Challenge, you need to spend enough stars. You need to spend enough stars to get enough of these blue things to enable you to go in here and open up enough of these. So you need, what, 1,000 here. You need another 1,000 there. Right, you know, you need 500 there, 1,000 there, so that's 1,500, and then you need like another 1,200 here. So you need like 2,700 of these blue things. So you got to spend a fuck ton of stars to get enough of that. You do get some here on each round, but not enough to actually unlock it. You get them, these things drop from the actual monster you're hitting, right? So you have to use a shit ton of stars. As you can see, this guy in first place right now has done quite a few. He's done 1.2 million. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get the leader skin for him. He might need more than 1.2 million stars. But let's just say, for example, we want to push this and we need to get first place. That means already we've got to go over 1.2 million holy stars. The next question is, where do you get these dazzling stars from? Well, they don't come from events, put it that way. You have to go and buy them. And to buy them, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can go into the store here and you can buy a Labyrinth challenge pack, which gives you 10,000 for $2. That sounds great, doesn't it? 10,000 for $2. Don't forget, we would need over 1.2 million. You get 10,000 for $2. And then if you want to get more, you have to come in here and buy them in here. And they get progressively less value as you go up. So it starts off with $1 for 50 times 100. But that won't be enough. You'll have to do the daily purchase and purchase all of this shit, which is what? $2, 6, 12, 34, and it all adds up. 14, 24, 34, and then $34 up to there, and then 5 of these is 50. So 50, 60, 70, 80, $84, and then another 5 of these, which is 100. So you're looking at $184 for all of those. $184, and that just takes you down to there, and that still isn't enough stars to get you over 1.2 million. You'll then need to come back the next day and do the daily purchases all over again, and every day this event is up, you've got to come in and do all the daily purchases, like 30, 40 bucks every day doing that. And then if you still aren't in first place, you'll have to come down. If you've purchased the limit all these, you only get 5 of those, and 10 of those, I know, 10 of those, say it quick, 50 bucks, 10 of those. Yeah, you only get 10. You still might need more after that. You'll have to come down here and buy these ones, $100 for like 100,000 stars. Fucking terrible. Terrible value. In the end of it, you'll probably spend maybe $600, $700, $800 by the time you get to the end of this event and have enough. Maybe even more than that. Maybe over $1,000 by the time you get to the end of it. And then hopefully nobody else has pushed against you and you might finish in first place and have enough to get that skin. Ultimately, what you're going to end up with is a leader skin that's going to be costing you upwards of $1,000. For what? 1% infantry attack for a map skill that nobody really cares about. It's irrelevant. For what? Just the look of that. It doesn't do anything. It just stands there. Like, bro, come on. What are we doing? Crazy. Crazy, guys. Fucking nuts. And that's just one event. They do the thing all over again for the Tycoon. Same thing, just a different event. Another heavy pay-to-play event right there. And then you got the Guild Duel. Then you got Expedition, Enchanted Expedition. Another very heavy pay-to-play event. If you want to get the artifacts, it's very heavy pay-to-play. And then you've got the Angry Birds. Again, another very heavy pay-to-play event. Sitting here like this. It's one heavy pay-to-play event stacked on top of another, on top of another, on top of another. And so you may have spent like $1,000 on that stupid dazzling star event to get yourself a leader skin, but then you've got to go and then you maybe you want to go and do another one, then you want to go and do Enchanted Expedition, then you want to come up and do Angry Birds, then you want to go and do Guild Duel, but then KVK's this weekend, you got to boost some more troops, and then you go into Baron. Like, when you add all this shit up, we're not talking about a few $100, we're talking tens of thousands that this shit costs. It's fucking insane. You're set up to foul before you've even begun. And anybody that sits there and goes, oh, but it's okay. You can just pick one event to do and do one. Just set yourself a budget. Just do a little bit of this one and get a couple of rewards and then come out of here. And then what you can do is you can go and do like maybe a little bit of this. Like, you don't have to get the thing unlocked on the first go. You can just do a few stars and maybe you can come like, you know, second or third, get yourself like 30 or 15 medals. And then when the event comes around again, you can do it all again and get another 15 medals or 30 medals. And then that way, eventually you'll get it done and you don't have to push so hard. You know what I mean? Or you could spend like a whole year, do it for a whole year even. You can spend a whole year just buying this $2 pack. It comes out pretty regularly. Just buy this for $2 every time it comes out, and then save up your stars, and then, you know, you can go and do the event and come first, and it won't cost you that much. Anybody that says that is an addict, and they're also an enabler, and they're also addicted themselves, and also full of copium. Don't listen to that person, okay? Okay? Don't listen to that person. Don't listen to that person, all right? Just tell that person to fuck off. Like, no, thank you, no, thank you. No. This game looks like dead. It is 100%, bro. 100%. I didn't even finish this shit. Oh, well, guys, looks like we're gonna have to jump back into the gems. Woo, let's go. Oh, wait, I got some up here I didn't even use. Oh, sweet. I got 60. Nice. Oh, yes, because I done the quest twice, didn't I? Because I forgot to select it. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah. Like, it's just, someone said it earlier on. There's just too many events in this game. Like, there truly is. Like, way too many events. Way too many events. Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. It's greedier than a casino. Oh, yeah, it is. It is 100%. 100%. We are looking for other games, so you know. Can you suggest me, please? You want me to suggest you a game? Brother, you come to the right place. Avatar 07, I am about to suggest to you 2 mobile games that you should go and play instead of Lords Mobile. Are you ready for it? Here it comes. The first mobile game that you should download off the Play Store and play instead of Lords Mobile is Predatory. That's the first one. It's going to cost you about $10 to download the game, but rest assured, once you get the game, the entire game is there for you to enjoy. There's no packs, there's no need for packs or anything like that. You spend $10 and you get the full game. So the first game you should download instead of Lords Mobile is Predatory. And the second game you should download instead of Lords Mobile is Slay the Spire. Not Slay the Spire 2 because that's still in early access and it's not on mobile devices just yet. I streamed it the other day on this channel actually, but Slay the Spire 1 is available on mobile devices and I think it might be on sale at the moment because of the early access of Slay the Spire 2. Very, very cheap to pick up right now. And that's a fantastic mobile game. One of the best ones out there. Yeah, Vampire Survivors is also another one. Jen, is that free to play or is that, do you have to pay to download Vampire Survivors? I couldn't remember. I think you might have to pay. Is it free? Oh, fantastic. There you go. Vampire Survivors is number 3. You don't know how to spell the game name? Okay, I'm going to write it in the chat for you. Because, you know, there's Predatory, Slay the Spire, and Vampire Survivors. My dude, if you go play those games, they're fun. Predatory cost about $10. Slay the Spire is about $5 or something like that. I don't think it's that expensive. And Vampire Survivors is free to play. None of those games require monetization or spending money inside the games. Once you've got the game, you've got the game. Enjoy. Really, really good. Also, I also downloaded a game yesterday on my Steam and tried out, and you can also, I think, download it on your mobile, and that is the Witcher 3 version of Gwent. That's another card game that's really fun to play. Actually, you can try Gwent out. It isn't being supported no more by Code Project Red, unfortunately. They stopped supporting that game a couple of years ago, so there's no more updates or anything coming to Gwent, but there is a Gwent mobile version which is free to play, free to download, free to play, and is really fun to play as well. So all of those games I just mentioned there are really good ones that you should check out. You're waiting to move your subscribe over to your other channel that you got. Nice, man. That's awesome. I don't mind that at all. If you want to move away from Lords and you want to come and hang out while I play real games, you're more than welcome to do that. I mean, right now we're playing Witcher 3 over there. If you guys want to come and support my other channel, you're more than welcome to. There's the link for it. Worthy Prince Plays. We are playing Witcher 3 at the moment over there. I'm on episode 18, which is happening this afternoon. When I finish this stream, I'm going to go and have some lunch and I'm going to go and play Witcher 3 on that stream. So I'll be streaming all afternoon today on Witcher 3 and this evening. So we're going in on that game today. So yeah, no, we're playing real video games over there, which is awesome. I will have content over on this channel, guys. I am figuring it out. I don't want to just let this channel go. Like, I am going to keep doing stuff over here. As far as Lords Mobile goes, we are just going to be basically covering the news. We're going to be covering updates and looking at them and seeing what they are. And I'll be doing streams like this where I just play Guildfest for free and just hang out with you guys and chat about it and stuff. But most importantly, I want you guys to know that I have changed the way I play Lords Mobile in a significant way. I no longer am supporting this game as far as any monetization goes. I'm not supporting them at all. I think IGG need to really look at themselves in the mirror and make some big changes here, because this is not great. What happens at Clash of Clans? I like Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is a fun game, very, very free to play friendly. But it just wasn't really a game for me. I got kind of bored with it, to be honest with you. I got to the point where it's taking days to level up stuff, and you know, I just I don't know. You can buy stuff to boost it, can't you? Pay to win again, but just Clash of Clans is fun, but not really for me. Prince, did you see Batman's account? No, I have not seen Batman's account, and I am not going looking for it either. I'm not worried about any heavy pay-to-play spenders. I'm not interested. I just want to just chill and hang out with my peeps. That's what I want to do, and we're not spending money in the process. Spending money is no longer a form of entertainment over here, as far as events go. We get entertainment in different ways now, don't we, guys? We get entertainment by laughing at IGG. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. There it is. So there we go. So we're going to go ahead and open up our rewards. Let's go and do this. There is some jewel chests in here as well. Look. So we get all of that, and then we can go and select our guild rewards. The guild hasn't quite finished this yet, so we can't get all of them. But we'll get some stuff. I used some gems today, so let's get some gems. We'll go for some energy. We'll go for, I don't know, tier 5 training gear, gems, speed ups. No, familiar stuff. Let's go for cavalry jewels. I don't know if I need that, but fuck it. Well, we'll take that. We'll take some speed ups. We'll take talent reset. We'll go for some more energy. We'll go for a Braveheart because I used all those today. More cavalry jewels. We'll get the Gargantua chest. We'll get a 50% attack boost. We'll get the 10% defense training boost. It's kind of useless, but we'll take that, whatever. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll take the guild quests. We'll take some energy. We'll take some more energy and some more energy, and then we will take some more Gargantua chest. No, sorry, the monkey chests. Some familiar upgrades and some familiar speed ups. There we go. So we grab all that. I still need to come back if I remember to get the rest of these rewards. Hopefully I remember to do that. Guildfest is complete. My score this Guildfest was 3,300 points. I failed one quest, but I reached the bare minimum, so that's good. Great. That helps the guild out a little bit. Oh yeah, do please smash the like button, guys. That does help out a bunch. Thank you. Let's open up these. What are we getting here? We got 9 green feathers. Wow. Super excited about that. Let's open up 3 jewel chests and get a common cavalry jewel. We get a rare griffin core. 7 of these chests to get a few of those embers. 27 monkey chests. We get a bunch of poop. And then we can open up these, get not much out of that. We've got 8 monstrous chests. We'll open those and get a legendary lightning vial. Wow. Absolutely amazing drop. Whew. And then we get 4 bee chests. Nothing in there. I've got these Guildfest surprise chests. I don't know what they are. All right, okay. Cool. That's all that, and that's Guildfest. A few gems, a little bit of this, little sprinkle of stuff. Nothing too much. It's kind of, yeah. But you know, the good news is you can get Guildfest done now. And how long have I been streaming now? 2 hours. Not bad, eh? We knocked out Guildfest in a couple of hours. Plus, I was talking a lot, so it wasn't too bad. I wasn't 100. I mean, you can knock Guildfest out in 45 minutes now if you really just like focus, get it done. You can get it done pretty quickly now, can't you? Which is good because nobody likes it. Do you mean RimWorld? Don't know what you mean. There's also Stellaris if you're into space, 4 times turn-based strategy games. Oh, is that a free one? Nice, that's good. I don't think they'll improve anything. Just squeeze every last penny they can until the servers shut down. I agree, Panic Pasta. You're probably right, buddy. Have you been playing Hoopland? It's pretty fun. I haven't heard of that one. Hoopland. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. All right, guys. That is going to be it for Lords Mobile for today. Wow. Thank you, IGG, for the exhilarating gameplay. I really enjoyed that. But most importantly, I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. And I meant what I said earlier, guys. If any of you are struggling with, like, you know, this being able to do what I'm doing right now, which is able to play Lords Mobile like I'm doing this afternoon, but to disconnect myself from the store. That's one of the most important things to do, is to be able to disconnect yourself from the store. If you want some help doing that, or you need some support, you're having problems spending too much on this game and you want some support whereby you can still maybe play the game, but maybe do it in a way which is more healthy, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below. I'm here, and as well as a lot of my moderators and stuff, and the people in Discord are always here to support. You won't get any bullshit in the Discord. If anybody's rude, they will be removed instantly, so don't worry about it. I got a really nice mod team in there that do keep an eye on things. So there you go. I'm there to help out if anyone needs any help. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, if you're playing Lords Mobile, play responsibly. It should be an 18+ game, really, shouldn't it? But play responsibly. And guys, I will catch you later. I'm gonna go and get some lunch, and then I'm gonna go and stream over on my other channel. I'm gonna go play some Witcher 3. I believe I've got some side quests to finish up, and then I'm gonna continue with the main storyline today, so that should be really fun. Thanks again. If you want to come and support that, you're all welcome to. There's a link for Worthy Prince Plays. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you in the next one, and I will get the content sorted out over here, what we're doing, and there will be regular content up on this channel. So don't leave the channel. I'm gonna be doing stuff, and I will still be doing Lords Mobile bits as well, little bits like, you know, like I said, news, updates, the odd Guildfest stream just to hang out with you guys. So we are still doing that. So there we go. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll catch you later. See some of you over there for Witcher 3. Stay safe, and most importantly, peace out. Laters, guys. Bye. See ya. Bye, 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 bye.